Hello, friends. Josh Ford here with Pickett's Furniture since 1954. Valentine's Day is on the way. Let's make your special sweetheart more comfortable. I have many love seats, unable to find a match. Their heartbreak is your deal. Now through Valentine's Day, all of our love seats are 50% off. Reclining, stationary, console, power, manual, leather, fabric. Everything's on sale. Name brands like Flex Steel, Lexington, and Ashley. Come on down!
Well, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Livingston Academy's Durward Vaughn Memorial Gymnasium as the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats play host to Pickett County. We apologize, a little technical difficulties there at the start, but we are going now as Hallie Ledbetter knocks down a three. Aaliyah Melton has also hit a three for the Lady Wildcats. Zoe Nicholas has made a couple of free throws for Pickett County. About a minute and a half gone here in the first quarter with Livingston leading 6-2. Nicholas with it on the left side as they play host to Pickett County. The floater in the lane by Nicholas is good. Zoe Nicholas with her fourth point as Mullins ran the other way. Her shot blocked away and taken away by Pickett. Then the outlet deflected away by the Lady Bobcats, goes off of the Lady Bobcats and will go to Livingston Academy. It's Butler, Mullins, Coleman, Melton, and Ledbetter for Livingston, as Butler goes to Coleman to set the offense. We apologize, a little sound issue there. Mullins on the left wing. Mullins goes high post to Melton. Ball knocked away. Tries to swing it over to Ledbetter, but that pass goes out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston. It will go to Pickett County. Lady Bobcats come in 14-5 overall. They're 2-2 in their district. They are coached by longtime head coach Brent Smith. Been there, I think he said, 18 years at Pickett County. There's a drive by Nicholas. The layup good. Zoe Nicholas. Rather, that is Emmy Lowe laying it up and in for her first two. As Butler brings it front court to Coleman. Now to Melton. Melton left side Mullins. Mullins high post Ledbetter at the elbow. Her jumper on the way is no good. Rebound taken away by Nicholas. Nicholas quickly into the front court. Nicholas pulls up, backs it back out now. She'll work it up top for the three ball. Top of the key, which is bouncing no good by Allie Amonette. Rebound Livingston. Butler running the other way. Butler double teamed and fouled by Pickett County. Foul going to go on Emmy Lowe. She'll pick up her first. First foul in the game against Pickett County, coming with 5:06 to play in the first quarter, and Livingston will play the ball in on the end line. Coleman stepping out to throw in for the Lady Wildcats. As she'll play it in against man-to-man on the inbounds by the Lady Bobcats. Butler, right wing. Low now to bring it front court for Pickett County. Long pass tried to hit Amonette, but that's deflected away by Butler and out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Wildcats. It will stay with Pickett County as Nicholas will step out to throw in. Nicholas on the right baseline. Plays the ball right wing to Kiesling. Kiesling up top now to Lowe. Lowe back to Nicholas. She'll take the right side three and knock it down. Zoe Nicholas has 7 of their 9, and Pickett County leads it 9-6. Coleman left side Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Butler, cutting down low. Butler on the post, layup good. Ellie Butler. Her first 2. Livingston cuts the lead to 1, 9-8. The front court with it is Kiesling. She'll take a 3 on the right side. That's no good. Melton taps the rebound. Butler will get to it for Livingston. Butler now to Coleman. Coleman to bring it front court for Lady Wildcats to Ledbetter. Left side 3 by Halley. That one's bouncing no good. Melton with an offensive rebound. Down low, Ledbetter. Power dribble. Ball away in the lane. Bouncing no good. Ledbetter with the rebound, but they had a couple of Livingston players have it at the same time. And the Walt going to give it back to Pickett County. Melton and Ledbetter each with their hands on the basketball, and it'll go to the Lady Bobcats as it will be Lowe to bring it front court. Lowe across the timeline. Working the ball out top, will hand off to Amonette to set the offense. Amonette between the circles, works it. High post now to Nicholas. Nicholas hands off to Lowe. Lowe backs it back out with the left-hand dribble. Lowe working there against the Livingston man-to-man. Lowe gets inside, a little up and under move. Shot blocked by Mullins, but Reeder will get to it. Her layup down low is good. Callie Reeder. Reeder with the rebound of that block shot by Mullins, able to put it home for her first 2. Ledbetter up top for Livingston. Ledbetter now to Butler on the right side. Butler holding the basketball there. Goes high post now. Melton made a tough catch on that high pass. Melton double team. Now they back away from it. She backs it back out to Coleman to set the offense. Just over halfway through the first quarter. Pickett County leading 11-8 here in Livingston. Drives to the rim and draws a foul from Callie Reeder. Reeder will pick up her first, team second. This will put Mally Jean Coleman on the free throw line to shoot 2 as she goes there with 3:10 to play in the first quarter, and Pickett County leading by a score of 11-8. Coleman free throw on the way. That one. Takes 1 out of 2. Pickett County's Lowe will bring it front court for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe up top now to Nicholas. Nicholas looks to drive. She'll get inside all the way to the rim. Driving layup good, Zoe Nicholas. And Livingston wants a timeout. They'll take a 30. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's Pickett County 12, Livingston Academy 9. Butler. Now to Coleman. Coleman quickly in the front court for Lady Wildcats, dribbling on the right side. Back to Butler. Butler now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter swings it to Mullins. Mullins dribbling out top. Goes high post now to Melton. Back to Coleman. Up top Mullins. Keeley's top of the key three is good. Keeley Mullins shooting the basketball very well for Livingston Academy the last few games. She's got her first bucket. It's a three. Cuts the lead down to 1 at 13-12. Amonette up top. Amonette now to Lowe. Number 2, Nicholas. Nicholas doesn't use the screen. Cut off on that left-hand dribble, though, by Coleman. They look to double team. Pass up top to Lowe now. Lowe at the half-court circle. Dribbling top of the key. Looks to drive. Backs it back out on the wing. And Pickett County wanting the timeout. They didn't get it. Jumper inside by Lowe is no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. Touch last by Pickett County. It's going to go to Livingston Academy. Another huge crowd here tonight in Livingston for this matchup between the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Bobcats, as Livingston looking to take the lead again here as Coleman brings it front court. Their last lead was 6-4. Coleman top of the key to Mullins. Mullins high post tried to hit Ledbetter. Lowe knocked it away, and Lowe with the steal. Lowe now to bring it front court for Pickett County. Lowe dribbling up top. Will cross to the left hand. Lowe gets inside. Splits the double team. Jumper down low is good. Emmy Lowe. Lowe has her 4th point. Butler in the front court for Livingston. Butler spins to right hand. Elbow jump shot banking, no good. Mullins taps the rebound, but Lowe will get to it. Lowe quickly across the timeline. Lowe dribbles in the paint. Her jumper there rolling, no good. Rebound Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman. Coleman to bring it front court for the Lady Wildcats as we're under a minute to play in the quarter with 44 seconds on the play clock, with Pickett County leading 15-12. Melton will skip it to Mullins on the left side. In the corner now, Butler. High post, they go to Melton. Melton back to Mullins. Free ball by Keeley is rimming, no good. Rebound Reeder for Pickett County. Oh, they've got a run out. They didn't see it. Nicholas is beating everyone down the floor. Lowe holding the basketball with 21 seconds to play in the first quarter. They want the last shot. They've got the 3-point lead in the basketball, and if I'm not mistaken, she just walked. Lowe on the left side for Pickett County. Lowe dribbling there with 10 seconds. Lowe looking to work. Lowe pulls up inside, lob down low. Tried to hit Nicholas over her head and out of bounds, but only 3 seconds for Livingston to try to get a shot away. Melton stepping out to throw in for Livingston. Pickett County going to match up full court for this final 3 seconds. The front court with it. Ledbetter, deep three at the buzzer is no good, and we're through 1. After 1 complete, it's Pickett County 15, Livingston Academy 12. Back to start the second quarter. Pickett County with the 3-point lead in the basketball as we start the second quarter. Lowe will bring it front court for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe across the timeline, working the ball on the left side as they come out playing very well here in this first quarter. Lowe will cross over, backs it back out to Nicholas. Nicholas, as Pickett County's brought their first sub into the ball game. We'll check that in just a moment. A hand check going to be called, or a hold inside against Livingston. Going to go on Mally Jean Coleman. It was outside on Coleman. That's 2 on Mally Jean. Number 45, Addie Lowe, has checked in for Pickett County. Also, number 24, Kaylee Tompkins in for the Lady Bobcats. Lob in the lane, Addie Lowe with it. Jump hook in the lane, no good. Rebound Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman to bring it up the floor. Coleman left side, Mullins. Mullins back to Coleman. Coleman holding the basketball there for the Lady Wildcats, dribbling there at the half-court circle. Coleman lobs it in the corner to Ledbetter, a step inside the 3-point arc. Ledbetter has it knocked away, got it back. We'll save it back to Coleman now to reset. Pickett County defense playing very well. They gave up some early threes, but since then, they have played very well in this first half. Coleman around the Ledbetter screen. Mally Jean will drive. Try to go back out to Melton. Low pass. Melton will save it from going backcourt. Now to Butler. Butler works the ball right side to Ledbetter. Ledbetter skips it now to Coleman. Coleman dribbling there at the half-court circle. Coleman works it left side to Butler. Butler around the Melton screen. Good job by Addie Lowe on the switch. Goes back to Mullins, who made a great catch on that pass that was very close to her. Now back to Butler. Butler will drive. Her floater in the lane. Good. Ellie Butler. Butler 2 in the quarter. She's got 4 in the game. Cuts the lead back to 1 at 15-14. Emmy Lowe in the front court. Lowe backs it back out to Addie Lowe. Swings it left side now to Tompkins. Tompkins will drive. Back out to Nicholas. Nicholas will try to save it. Does so to Keesling in the corner now to Tompkins. Nicholas up top. Nicholas. High post they go. Addie Lowe. Back to Nicholas. Nicholas steps around the screen with the right-hand dribble in the corner. Tompkins. Tompkins spins to the right hand. Back to Nicholas. Her right side three is good. Three-pointer by Zoe Nicholas. Her second three. She's got 12. Pickett County out by 4 again. 18-14. Ledbetter. Left side now to Mullins. Mullins goes inside to Melton. Melton's going to be fouled by Tompkins. Kaylee Tompkins will pick up her first. Team's third. This will put Aaliyah Melton on the free throw line to shoot 2. Melton going there with 5:52 to play in the first half, trying to cut into this 4-point Pickett County lead. Free throw by Melton is no good. Livingston 1 of 3 from the free throw line as Callie Reeder checks back in. Allie Amonette checks back in. Nicholas and Keesling going to sit down. Melton shooting the second free throw. They didn't want Nicholas out. She's back at the table ready to check back in. Free throw by Melton. That was good, so she makes 1 out of 2. As it's going to be Emmy Lowe sitting down for Pickett County. Addie Lowe to play the ball in to Nicholas. Nicholas now will bring it front court as she'll bring it across the timeline between the circles to set the offense. Right side they go to Keesling. Keesling up top now to Amonette. Deep three out top by Amonette's no good. Rebound Melton for Livingston. Melton now to Coleman. Coleman brings it front court on the dribble. Coleman works it left side. Up top Melton. Melton will drive. Aaliyah gets inside. Fall away on the right block is good. Aaliyah Melton. Melton with the fall away on the right side. She's got 6. She leads Livingston with 6, and the Lady Wildcats cut the lead to 1 at 18-17. Nicholas up top. Nicholas hands off Lowe. She'll take the deep three and knock it down. Addie Lowe from distance knocks down her first triple. Pickett County back out by 4, 21-17. Coleman in the front court for the Lady Wildcats. Coleman dribbling there at the half-court circle. Coleman working the ball between the circles. Looks to drive. Step back three ball by Mally Jean is money. Mally Jean Coleman knocks down her first bucket. It's a triple. Lady Wildcats, Coleman has forward. We're all tied at 21. The front court with it. Nicholas, her floater in the lane, no good. Rebound tapped by who is Ledbetter and Nicholas both there. They say it goes off Pickett County. It's 21-20. I thought that wasn't correct. 21-20. As Emma Poston going to check in. She'll come in replacing Mally Jean Coleman, who'll sit down with the 2 fouls. Livingston's been called for 3 fouls in the first half. Pickett County has been called for 3, as Mullins will move to the point now for Coach Leslie Riddle and the Lady Wildcats. Livingston coached by Leslie Riddle. She's assisted by Billy Sales and Elizabeth Maxwell. Lady Wildcats 16-3 overall, 6-0 in District 7 AAA play. We didn't get a chance to give you that to start due to some audio difficulties. Melton, top of the key 3 is no good. Long rebound. Butler will try to save it. Can't do so. It goes off Pickett County, though. It's one of those, it's either got to be off Pickett County or a foul on Tompkins. They call it off of the Lady Bobcats, so a throw in here for the Lady Wildcats as Mullins goes into Ledbetter. Up top, Butler. They swing the ball around to Mullins. Mullins down low to Ledbetter. Try to go inside to Mullins. Ball knocked away, deflected first by Lowe, then knocked down of bounds by Tompkins. Touched last by the Lady Bobcats. As Poston checking in, and the inbounds goes to Ledbetter. Now to Poston. Poston backs it back out to reset for Livingston. Poston will cross it over. Works it in the corner. Melton. 18-foot jump shot. Good. Aaliyah Melton. Melton knocks down the 2, and Pickett County wants a 30-second timeout. While they do, we'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascott Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Frontier Chevrolet, W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, and Walnut Grove Church of Christ. Pass deflected by Poston, knocked out of bounds by Poston, touched last by the Lady Wildcats. It will stay with Pickett County. We're halfway through the second quarter. Livingston's moved in front, 22-21. Tompkins up top, will drive with the left hand, goes in the corner to Nicholas. Her three in the air is good. Zoe Nicholas having a big game. That's her third three. She's got 15 points here in the first half. Butler to answer. That one's bouncing no good. Ledbetter with the offensive rebound, and she's going to be fouled by Pickett County. Foul going to go on number 24. That is Kaylee Tompkins picking up her second. First player for the Lady Bobcats to pick up as many as two. She'll sit down. Emmy Lowe will come in replacing her. Started to say a moment ago when Emma Poston checked in. Her mother, Stephanie, was telling me earlier as Butler catch and release on the three on this side is no good. Rebound to Nicholas. Watched us the other night from Crossville over in London, England. That's pretty neat knowing that there's somebody able to watch Livingston Academy games over in London. Said the girls' game tipped off at about noon or about midnight, and the boys' game at about 1:30 over there on the in England, and the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Pickett County to play the ball in. We appreciate everybody watching us. Go to our channel, subscribe, and you'll be notified whenever these games are going to be on. Inbounds goes to Addie Lowe, now to Emmy Lowe. 3 minutes to play first half. Pickett County back in front by 2, 24-22. Lowe on the left wing. Will drive with the left hand. Pull-up jumper inside, bouncing no good. Rebound Ledbetter. Ledbetter to Butler with a chance to run. Butler looking to attack the rim. Layup is good. Will they count it? Yes, they will. Foul going to go on Pickett County as Ellie Butler taking it strong to the iron. Will draw the foul on Addie Lowe. She'll pick up her first, team's fifth, and Butler has a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play and a chance to move Livingston back in front by 1. Butler stepping up as the officials make sure that the bucket counted. It is one free throw for the sophomore, as she'll step up there for Livingston Academy for the first time. Free throw by Ellie is good. Butler 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Livingston back in front by 1, 25-24, as Ella Kate Kiesling will check back in for Pickett County. She'll come in replacing Addie Lowe. Emmy Lowe to bring the ball front court for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe dribbling on the left side. 2.5 to play here in the first half. Livingston in front by 1, 25-24. Lowe working the ball with the right-hand dribble. Livingston settling back in that man-to-man half court. Not as aggressive as they were, as Nicholas will dribble up top. Works to the left side. Nicholas around the double screen up high. Poston, good job going over the top of it. Now to Amonette out top. Amonette dribbles inside the arc. Lost it on the dribble. Taken away by Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Poston. Poston to Mullins to bring it front court for Livingston. Mullins across the timeline. Mullins dribbling up top. Picks up the dribble. Finds Poston. Poston will back it back out and reset for Livingston. Poston now to Mullins. We're under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Mullins works around the Ledbetter screen. Mullins lost it on the dribble, saves it to Melton. Down low Ledbetter. She's double teamed. Ball pulled free, and a jump ball going to be called. And the Arrows going to keep it with Livingston Academy. Jump ball will keep it with the Lady Wildcats as they'll play it in underneath. Coach Smith didn't agree, but they throw it in left side front court. Huge crowd out again tonight. Livingston played in front of some big crowds this season, and this is another one here tonight. Melton hands off to Mullins. Mullins at the high post, picks up the dribble. She'll take the right elbow jump shot. It's no good. Rebound Nicholas. Nicholas, quick move behind the back to get her front court. Nicholas backs it back out to Kiesling. Kiesling, 3-ball on the right wing, is bouncing no good. Rebound taken away, though, by Reeder. They'll swing it back out to Nicholas. Nicholas will drive. Her floater inside, banking no good. Poston got a piece of it. Rebound Melton. Melton now to Butler. Butler in the front court for Lady Wildcats. Up top, Mullins knocked away by Nicholas. Then Butler knocked it free. It's loose. Mullins will pick it up. Mullins in the front court for the Lady Wildcats as we're under a minute to play in the first half. Mullins dribbling between the circles, working there at the half-court circle to set the offense. Mullins works it there as Livingston with the 1-point lead in the basketball. Stepped around the double screen. Mullins, top of the key three is money. Keely Mullins knocking down that three out top, has her second triple. She's got 6. Livingston back to their biggest lead at 4. Pickett County's led by as many as 6. Up top, Reeder. Right side to Lowe. Lowe pulls up at the free throw line. Right side, Kiesling. Kiesling back to Lowe now to set the offense. Lowe will back it back out. They'll hold for the last shot with 20 seconds to play in the first half. Emmy Lowe dribbling there on the left side. Lowe standing around the Wildcats logo. 10 seconds to play. Lowe will start the drive. Pass stolen by Poston. Poston's got Butler ahead. Ledbetter will see her. Let Butler lay up good. Ellie Butler. A run out. Poston got to Ledbetter. Ledbetter saw Butler breaking to the rim, and Livingston gets the layup to take their biggest lead of the night into the locker room. At halftime, it's Livingston Academy 30, Pickett County 24.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee. Here under new management at 2350 Cookeville Highway, Livingston, Tennessee. Guys, we're glad to be a part of this halftime show. We're very excited to watch the youth sports, being able to give back to the community, something we've been looking forward to assisting pretty good while. We're hoping that everybody, enjoys this halftime show. I know that these kids are playing their hearts out and giving everything they can right now. I want to talk to you a few minutes here about, the vehicles that we have. As you guys have noticed passing by, you've seen a lot of new inventory here on our lot. You've seen it come and go. Guys, we're making car deals right now here at Frontier Chevrolet, doing the best we can by people and giving the best deals. Also, our service department, we've got technicians here that are over 34 years working for GM. That's very knowledgeable, down to earth, and we've brought in a new staff, something that you guys have been waiting for. It's a new adventure for us as well, because we want to make sure that we're able to get you guys taken care of and making sure that your vehicle's fixed right the first time. As far as the sales department goes, guys, reaching back, everything that we're selling here, there is going to be a portion that's going to be coming back into the community, just like, Thanksgiving was able to pass out cases on top of cases of turkeys out here all day. And we was very thankful to be able to give back to the community. There was no purchase necessary, no oil changes that you had to be buying, no cars, no nothing. It was pull up, get your turkey, handshake and a thank you, and then going back through and just hand it off to the next person. So, guys, we appreciate it. We appreciate the business that Livingston and Overton County has been giving us for the past years. And under the new management here, guys, it's worth coming in here, meeting the new management, shaking hands, and telling us how we can help, your students out, the kids, the sports programs. We want to be involved. We want to help. And that's something that the new management believes in. So that's something that, we need to come in and see us and give us opportunity to show you what we could do. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet. Glad to be a part of the halftime event here in Livingston, Tennessee. I want to remind you guys, we're at 2350 Cookeville Highway here in Livingston, Tennessee. And one thing we're looking forward to is helping the community out, being able to be a part of the kids' life here in Overton County, in town Livingston. Something we've been looking forward to helping for a pretty good while. Want to give recognition to a couple of students. We're doing 2 students at a time here for the halftime show for Students of the Month. And guys, we're glad to be a part of it. Thank you.
Demi Lowe will bring it front court. She's joined by Zoe Nicholas. Also out there is Allie Amonette, Callie Reeder, and Ella Kate Kiesling for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe at the half-court circle. Lowe to Nicholas on the right baseline. Nicholas cut off there by Ledbetter. She'll save it to Kiesling. Her left side three balls long, no good. Long rebound, Nicholas. Second chance for Pickett County. Nicholas at the elbow. Backs it back out to Lowe. Lowe there at the half-court circle. Works it left side to Amonette. Back up top to Nicholas. Nicholas at the half-court circle. Goes back to Lowe to reset. Pickett County very patient with their offense. They're actually milking some clock each possession. Nicholas will take a deep three on the left side and knock it down. Zoe Nicholas continues to shoot the ball very well. That's her fourth three. She's got 18 points. Cuts the lead back to 3 at 30-27. Melton up top to Butler. Butler, high post, Ledbetter, open look from 16. Jumper's no good. Rebound, Amonette for Pickett County. Amonette will bring it up the floor on the dribble. Amonette across the timeline. Goes right side now to Lowe. Lowe dribbling between the circles. Lowe working the basketball there for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe steps around the screen by Reeder. Oh, good job by Butler taking away that play up top. Amonette able to save that errant pass from getting in the hands of Livingston Academy. Down low, Reeder posting up, spins to her left. Scoop layup, rims out. Rebound Ledbetter for Livingston. Ledbetter now to Coleman. First meeting on November the 29th up in Bardstown. Livingston won that one 61-55. It's Coleman, Ledbetter, Mullins, Melton, and Butler for Livingston. Handoff goes to Butler. Butler left side, Mullins. Can't get the three away with Nicholas stepping up to her. To Ledbetter on the left side. Ledbetter now to Coleman. Coleman at the half-court circle for the Lady Wildcats to call the offensive set. 2 minutes gone in the third. The lead is 3. Coleman will drive. Oh, quick move to the right side. Layup good. Mally Jean Coleman. Coleman breaking them down on the dribble. She's got 2 in the quarter, 6 in the game for the Lady Wildcats. Reeder up top. Now to Amonette. Amonette to Nicholas. Nicholas there. Works it to the left side. Nicholas will drive. Double team there. Up top, Amonette. Amonette between the circles. High post, Reeder at the elbow. Reeder looks to drive. Mullins knocked it away. Mullins took it away. To Coleman wanting to run. Coleman quickly in the front court. Mally Jean all the way to the rim, and as she goes, it's knocked out of bounds by Pickett County. It will stay with Livingston Academy. Timeout called here by the Lady Bobcats. They'll take a full 5:28 to play. That's going to be a 30. 5:28 to play third quarter. It is Pickett County 32, Livingston Academy 27. Or it's Livingston Academy 32, Pickett County 27.
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway, under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, want to let you guys know about all the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe it's going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Pickett County with the basketball. Livingston tried to throw it in a minute ago. Turned it over a little late, getting out of that timeout. As Nicholas works it up top. Nicholas will drive. Drops it down low. Reeder with inside position. Layup good. Callie Reeder. Reeder lays it up and in for her fourth point. Mullins in the front court for Livingston. Hands off to Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman. Coleman at the half-court circle for the Lady Wildcats. Coleman works it left side. Coleman up top, Ledbetter. Halley will take the three up top. That one's bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Amonette on a good box out. 32-29. The Livingston lead is 3 with 4:40 to play here in the third quarter. Amonette will hand off to Nicholas. Nicholas there at the half-court circle. Pickett County currently the 7th ranked team in the state of Tennessee in single A basketball. Livingston the number 6 ranked team in triple A basketball. Up top, Amonette. Amonette left side now to Lowe. Lowe at the half-court circle. Lowe dribbling there to set the offense. Livingston's been man-to-man all night against Pickett County. Lowe works it right side. Down low, Reeder posting up. Ledbetter will block her, but they'll call the foul on Hallie Ledbetter. Ledbetter will pick up her first of the second half against Livingston. This will put Callie Reeder on the free throw line to shoot 2. Reeder going there for her first free throw attempts as a team. Pickett County is 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They've made 4 3-point field goals in the game. Free throw by Reeder is good. Reeder 3 in the quarter. She's got 5 in the game. Second free throw coming up here. And she'll step up there for the Lady Bobcats. Second one on the way. Good again. So Reeder makes them both. She's got 4 in the quarter. 6 in the game. She'll sit down. Coming in to replace her will be Kaylee Tompkins. Ledbetter to play the ball in. A 7-2 start to this third quarter for Pickett County has cut the lead down to 1 at 32-31. Livingston out by 1 halfway through the third quarter. Coleman up top for the Lady Wildcats to Ledbetter. Ledbetter inside, high pass. Melton couldn't control it, and it's picked up by Lowe. Lowe now to Nicholas. Nicholas spins in the front court. She'll cross into the lane. Butler will steal that one. Butler, soft hands to get the steal. She'll find Mullins on a run out. Left side layup, good. Keely Mullins. Oh, a little flip of the script as Butler hits Mullins breaking to the rim on the fast break. Pickett County throws it away. Mullins will get to it. It's usually Butler the one on the other end getting that finish, but she makes the outlet. Now Butler with a run out. Butler back to Coleman. Coleman left side, they go to Mullins. Mullins way out in three-point range. Back to Coleman. Coleman dribbling there for the Lady Wildcats. Coleman works it around the screen up top. Mally Jean for 3. That one's bouncing no good. Melton flies in trying to tap that rebound, but taps it out of bounds. Touched last by the Lady Wildcats. Basketball will go to Pickett County. Livingston plays on Saturday down in Creekwood. Now, a couple of things you need to know if you're planning on going down to Creekwood on Saturday. The games start with the girls' game at 5, boys' game at 6:30. They won't have a cash gate down at Creekwood. You have to buy tickets in advance on a website, so you need to try to find out how to do that. There's a contact there. If you look on the Creekwood website, that shot blocked away by Livingston, taken away by the Lady Wildcats. Coach Riddle wanted everyone to know that you will have to buy tickets in advance if you're planning on going down there. Ledbetter will drive, cut off, backs it back out to Mullins. Keeley, top of the key 3 is money. Keeley Mullins has her third 3. She's got 11, and Pickett County wants a full timeout. 2:35 to play in the third. It is Livingston Academy 37, Pickett County 31. We'll take a moment to thank our
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 23.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford here with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. Valentine's Day is on the way. Let's make your special sweetheart more comfortable. I have many love seats, unable to find a match. Their heartbreak is your deal. Now through Valentine's Day, all of our love seats are 50% off. Reclining, stationary, console, power, manual, leather, fabric, everything's on sale. Name brands like Flex Steel, Lexington, and Ashley. Come on down!
Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, and W&O Construction. We do want to tell you, we're going to be starting a Pickett Events YouTube page in the very near future. We'll be starting with the meetings up there with the County Commission meeting, with the school board meetings. So we are going to be expanding into Pickett County. They'll have their own page with Pickett Events coming up in the very near future. So keep an eye out for that. If you're from Byrdstown watching here on Overton Events, you'll have your own page before very long. So be aware of that coming to Pickett County in the very near future. Coleman in the front court for Livingston. Goes left side to Mullins. Mullins on the left wing. High post, they go to Melton. Melton out top. Swings it right side, Coleman. To Mullins, cutting underneath. Keeley's jumper on the right side, no good. Butler, the offensive rebound, back up, no good. Again, a rebound here by Pickett County, and a foul going to be called on Livingston. It'll go on Keely Mullins. She'll pick up her first, team second here in the second half. As coming back in is Reeder. She'll come in replacing Nicholas. Livingston lead again at 6, 37-31, as Emmy Lowe will bring it front court for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe across the timeline. Lowe working at the half-court circle. Works it right side on the dribble. Huge crowd out tonight with this matchup of teams only about 18 miles apart down Highway 111. Lowe, quick cross over to the left hand. Coleman stuck with her, though. Tompkins up top. Tompkins double team. Kicks it back out, tried to hit Lowe. It's deflected away by Coleman and out of bounds. It will go to Pickett County. Nicholas stepping out to throw in. And she'll play it in at half court to Lowe. Lowe now across the timeline. Lowe working there at the half court circle. Works it right side on the dribble. High post they go to Tompkins. Tompkins works her way down low. Shot blocked away by Melton. Taken away by Melton. Now to Coleman. Coleman goes left side. Mullins. Mullins picks up the dribble. Needs help. Finds Coleman out top to reset for Livingston. Lady Wildcats a chance to take their biggest lead of the game on this possession, as they're just going to spread the floor as we have a minute to play in the third quarter. Livingston with the 6-point lead in the basketball. They start the offense now to Butler. Butler now to Ledbetter. Ledbetter will drive. Gets inside. Ball knocked away, but Butler recovers. Butler now to Coleman. Coleman in the corner. They go to Mullins. Mullins will spin to her left. Mullins, little floater on the baseline. Good. Keeley Mullins. Oh, Mullins having a huge game. 7 in the quarter. 13 in the game for the sophomore. And Livingston leads it by 8. 39-31. Floater in the lane. No good by Pickett County. Rebound batted over to Addilo. She'll find Reeder on the left baseline. Her jumper's rolling good. Callie Reeder got the kind bounce on the Livingston rim. She's got 8. Butler running the other way. Floater in the lane. Good. Ellie Butler. Butler's in the double figures. She's got 11. Livingston back out by 8 with 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Emmy Lowe into the front court. Lowe now to set the offense for the final shot of the third quarter. Lowe goes left side. Reeder. 6 seconds to play. To Addie Lowe. Back to Emmy Lowe. Lowe will drive. Lowe gets in the lane. Shot in front. No good. Ledbetter with the rebound, and the quarter will end right there. After 3, it's Livingston Academy 41. Pickett County 33.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford here.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway, under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, I want to let you guys know about all of the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe it's going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
Back here to start the fourth quarter with Livingston leading Pickett County 41-33 after 3 quarters of play. Lady Wildcats outscore them 11-9 in that quarter to extend a 6-point lead to 8 to start the fourth quarter. Ella Kate Keys leading back in for the Lady Bobcats. Nicholas stays out there. Emmy Lowe stays out there. Amadette back in, and Reeder stays on the floor. Butler, Coleman, Mullins, Melton, and Ledbetter for Livingston Academy. Coleman goes in the corner now to Melton. Melton will skip it to Mullins. Keeley fakes the 3, gets inside, pulls up from 14. Jumper bouncing, no good. Rebound taken away by Emmy Lowe. Lowe, long outlet to Nicholas. Nicholas works her way inside. Cut off by Melton, backs it back out to Lowe. Lowe working on the right wing, up top now to Nicholas. Nicholas dribbling between the circles. Nicholas back to Lowe. Lowe there at the half-court circle, works it left side, Amanette. Amanette down low, Reeder posting up, spins underneath, jumper's no good. Rebound taken away by Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman to bring it front court. Coleman will work it across the timeline. Coleman goes high post, Melton at the free throw line. Left wing, Mullins. Mullins dribbling with the right hand, backs it back to Coleman. Coleman now at the half-court circle for the Lady Wildcats. Coleman around the Ledbetter screen, up top to Melton. Down low, Ledbetter slipping down low, layup good, Hallie Ledbetter. Ledbetter set the screen up top, quickly broke to the right block. Aaliyah Melton found her down low to lay it up and in. Ledbetter's got 5. Reeder in the front court. Butler going to reach in and tie her up, and the jump ball is going to keep it with Pickett County. Lady Bobcats will play it in on the inline. Creekwood coming up on Saturday, as we told you. We'll be on the air at 5 with the girls game, boys game at 6:30 on Saturday afternoon. Amanette driving the lane. Her jumper no good. Ledbetter may have got a piece of it. Ledbetter gets the rebound. As she's falling down, she'll save it to Coleman. Coleman to Mullins in the front court. Hands off Butler. Butler on the left side for Livingston. Butler now to Coleman. Coleman finds Mullins on the baseline. Whips a pass inside. Melton, layup good. Look at the smile on Keeley Mullins. The pass as good as the score as she found Melton wide open underneath. That's the way you do it, passing the basketball, and Pickett County wants a timeout. 6:27 to play in the fourth. Livingston Academy 45, Pickett County 33, back in 30 seconds.
coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet and
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Lead extended to 12 as the Lady Wildcats have outscored them 4-0 to start this fourth quarter. The assist on that one by Keely Mullins. The assist on the previous one by Aaliyah Melton. When you're getting assist to wide open layups, your offense is working very well. Low in the front court for Pickett County. To Amonette. Amonette, one dribble, picks up the dribble, goes left side, Nicholas. Nicholas working the ball behind the back. Can't get away from Butler, though. Nicholas now will go up top to Lowe. Lowe between the circles for the Lady Bobcats. Lowe works it right wing. Lowe looks to drive, gets inside, and as she goes, a reach going to be called, I think, on Mullins. Say Mullins got the arm, I believe, and it will be Mullins picking up her second. Team's third here in the second half. Pickett County hasn't been called for a foul in the second half. We've got 2 minutes in the second gone in the fourth quarter. Nicholas lob up top to Lowe. Lowe at the half-court circle, 45-33. The Livingston lead is 12. Lowe in the corner, Amonette. Her three in the air is no good. Long rebound, kicks to Ledbetter. Ledbetter now to Coleman. Coleman to bring it up floor for Livingston Academy. Mally Jean will work it across the timeline. And she'll bring it front court to set the offense. Coleman works it to the left hand, steps around the Ledbetter screen. Up top now to Melton. Melton down low, Ledbetter. Ledbetter dribbling out with the left hand. Ledbetter looks to drive, and as she goes, it's knocked away and stolen. And a foul going to be called on Hallie Ledbetter, trying to take it back from Amonette. And a technical foul is going to be called. Foul going to go on Hallie Ledbetter, then a technical foul called on Hallie Ledbetter. So that will be 2 team fouls. So team foul number 5. But the technical free throws here for Callie Reeder as she'll step to the line shooting the 2 technicals. Then Pickett County will have possession. Free throw by Reeder is good. Reeder with 1 in the quarter. She's got 9 in the game. She'll shoot a second free throw here. Stepping back up there for the Lady Bobcats. This one's on the way. This one's good. So she goes into double figures with 10. Bailey Allred going to come in replacing Hallie Ledbetter. Amonette to throw in the front court for Pickett County as they'll have possession. Plays it into Lowe. Lowe across the timeline, working between the circles. Lowe picks up the dribble. Goes to Nicholas now. Butler has done a good job on Nicholas in this second half. Nicholas looks to drive. In the corner they go to Kiesling. Her three in there is good. Ella Kate Kiesling knocks down her first bucket. It's a triple. 5 points on the trip for Pickett County. Cuts the lead down to 7 at 45-38. 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Livingston in front. Coleman with the basketball there at the half-court circle. As we said, no fouls on Pickett County. So Livingston going to milk a little clock here. They'll have to commit 6 fouls before Livingston goes to the free throw line. Coleman just dribbling there. Lowe steps close enough to force the 5-second count. Now Coleman gets the separation. Coleman dribbling there. That left thumb still heavily taped from the injury in the preseason. 3rd straight year she's had to deal with that. Allred up top now to Melton, and was it a timeout called? The official thought a timeout was called. Coach Riddle didn't want one. So it'll be a throw in here for Livingston Academy. Lady Wildcats will play it in with Allred stepping out to throw in. She'll play the ball into Coleman. Coleman there at the half-court circle, holding the basketball there for Livingston. Dribbling now with the left hand. Coleman works it. 5-second count going. Coleman gets the separation to break it. Now to Butler. Butler on the right wing. Up top, Melton. Melton goes left side, Coleman. Coleman back up top to Allred. Allred now to Melton. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Livingston leading 45-38. Allred on the left side. Allred picks up the dribble. Up top to Coleman. Livingston's held the basketball for over a minute here on this possession. Coleman working there on the left hand. Spins back to her right hand. They look to double team. She finds Allred. Allred. Her pass deflected out of bounds as Nicholas will knock it out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Bobcats. Basketball going to go back to Livingston Academy as Butler will step out to throw in. Butler plays it into Melton in the left corner. Melton down low to Mullins. Mullins dribbles back out with the right hand. Mullins now to Coleman. Coleman at the half-court stripe. Goes to Melton now. Melton. Up top, Mullins. Keeley fakes the three. Backs it back out to Melton. Melton looks to Coleman cutting inside. She finds Allred. Left side three by Bailey. Bouncing no good. Butler going for the rebound. Is going to be on the back of Keesley. Ellie Butler will pick up her second foul. Team 6 here in the second half. So for the next 3:17, Pickett County is going to be in the bonus. Again, Pickett County has not been called for a foul in the second half. Ledbetter ready to check back in for Livingston Academy. Lowe brings it front court for the Lady Bobcats. Left side they go to Nicholas. Nicholas around the screen up top. Nicholas dribbling on the right side, and she's going to be bumped and fouled by Butler. And Ellie Butler has picked up her third. Team 7th, so this will put Zoe Nicholas on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. As she goes there, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 18 points in the game for Nicholas to lead all scorers. Stepping up there, trying to cut this down to 5 with exactly 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Free throw by Nicholas is good. Nicholas has 19 and a chance to make this a 5-point game. Also in double figures for Pickett County, Reeder has 10. Second free throw here, rims out. Rebound Ledbetter. For Livingston, Lady Wildcats being led by Mullins with 13. Butler has 11. Melton has 10 in double figures. Coleman in the front court. Coleman, high post, Melton at the free throw line. Melton looks to drive. Amonette knocked it away. Melton got it back. Amonette took it away. They battled for it. Amonette comes up with it. Amonette's outlet going to be stolen by Coleman. Coleman stepped in front to make the interception, get possession back to the Lady Wildcats. Coleman dribbling on the left side. Coleman working there against Lowe. Finds Ledbetter in the corner. Ledbetter dribbles out with the right hand. Now to Coleman. Coleman working it there on the far side. Coleman looks to work on Lowe. Will dribble it back to this near side. Coleman picks up the dribble, finds Mullins. Mullins tried to hit Butler cutting inside, but a foul going to be called on Pickett County's Zoe Nicholas, picking up her first. Team's first here in the second half. So Butler to throw in for Livingston. 2:13 to play in the fourth as the inbounds to Ledbetter. Right back to Butler. Butler to the rim. Layup no good, but a foul on Pickett County will put Ellie Butler on the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul going to go on Allie Amonette. She'll pick up her first. Team's second. Ellie Butler to the line shooting 2 with Lady Wildcats. Butler with 11 points. Free throws on the way and good. Livingston, that's only their 6th free throw attempt of the game. They've made 4 out of 6. Butler to shoot a second free throw. This one's on the way. This one's good again. Butler makes them both. She's got 13. Livingston's lead back out to 8 at 47-39. Lowe in the front court. Spins. Gets inside. Floater down low. No good. Ledbetter with the rebound for Livingston. Ledbetter double team. Now to Melton. Melton to Coleman. Under 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Coleman over the top of the double team. Pass knocked away by Lowe and out of bounds. Touch last by Pickett County. It's going to stay with Livingston Academy. Lady Wildcats will play it in right at the end of their bench with Aaliyah Melton stepping out to throw in. Goes inbounds to Coleman. Coleman dribbling on the left side. Bumped and fouled by Lowe. Emmy Lowe going to pick up her second. Team's third here in the second half. So it'll be 4 fouls from now before Livingston will shoot free throws. Melton to throw in again for Livingston. Plays the ball backcourt to Coleman. Coleman against the double team. Over the top of it to Melton in the front court. Now to Mullins. Mullins back to Coleman. Coleman dribbling with the left hand. High post Ledbetter. Quickly now to Mullins. Back to Ledbetter at the high post. She goes now to Coleman. Coleman swings it back to Mullins. Mullins in the corner. Butler. Butler double team. Steps through it. And a foul going to be called on Pickett County. Foul on the Lady Bobcats. Couple of players there, so we'll wait and see. It's going to go on Allie Amonette, picking up her second. Team's fourth here in the second half, but we've only got 1:29 to play in the game. Melton to throw in to Coleman. Coleman dribbling with the left hand, goes now to Mullins. Mullins now to Melton. Melton deep in three-point range. Melton picks up the dribble through the hands of Mullins. Ball is loose. Ledbetter to Butler driving the rim. Layup good. Ellie Butler. Livingston got a wide open layup. Butler gets the finish. She's got 15. Keesley in the front court. Her three is no good. Rebound inside Amonette, controlling it for Pickett County. Amonette dribbling inside, walk with the basketball. Double team there of Ledbetter and Melton as we've got exactly a minute to play here in the fourth quarter with Livingston leading by 10, 49-39. Melton to throw in to Butler against full court pressure by Pickett County. To Melton, now to Mullins. Mullins tried to hit Coleman, ball knocked away, but Coleman able to get to it and draw a foul on Allie Amonette. Amonette will pick up her third, team's fifth, and Livingston will play the ball in with Melton stepping out to play in for the Lady Wildcats. Melton plays it into Coleman. Coleman over the top of the double team, pushed and fouled by Lowe, and Emmy Lowe will pick up her third. So the next one on Pickett County will put Livingston on the free throw line as Melton will throw in again for the Lady Wildcats. Melton waits for someone breaking open. It's Mullins, and Mullins is going to be fouled by Nicholas. Zoe Nicholas will pick up her second, team seventh, so this will put Keely Mullins on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Trying to put this one away as Mullins steps up there for the first free throw attempts of the game. She's got 13 for Livingston Academy. Dribbling the basketball at the free throw line. This one's on the way and good. Mullins with 14. She can tie Ellie Butler to lead Livingston. Zoe Nicholas leads all scorers with 19. Second free throw from Mullins. This one's on the way. This one's good again. So Mullins makes them both, but she's got 15, and the Livingston lead back to 12. 51-39, matching their biggest lead. Lowe will drive, pass deflected, gets to Reeder anyway. Layup no good. Reeder with the offensive rebound, back up and in, and Pickett County wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 38 seconds to play. Livingston 51, Pickett County 41.
Close to home.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, I want to let you guys know about all of the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe it's going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
After the timeout by Pickett County, Livingston Academy to play the ball in on the end line as they go inbounds to Coleman in the backcourt. Mally Jean going to be held and fouled, I think, by Amonette, and she'll pick up her fourth. It will go on Amonette. Picking up number 4, team's 8th, will put Mally Jean Coleman on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. 6 points for Coleman tonight for the Lady Wildcats as she'll step up there with 35 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Coleman dribbling the basketball there. Free throws on the way and good. Mally Jean 1 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Livingston back out by 11, 52-41. Coleman to shoot a second. Steps back up there for the Lady Wildcats. Puts this one on the way. It's good. Got the bounce on the home rim in the quarter. Livingston 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Nicholas, deep three is no good. Rebound taken away by Butler. Butler now to Melton. Melton holding the basketball there. I don't think they're going to foul again. Butler to Coleman. Coleman will bring it front court. Works the ball across the timeline. Dribbling between the circles. Coleman goes left side. Almost threw it away. Did throw it away. Taken away by Lowe. Lowe into the front court. And Mullins is down and holding her right leg. Didn't see what happened, but Keely Mullins holding that right ankle. And they're checking on her with 11 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Keely's down. We'll take a timeout with Livingston leading 53-41.
Coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford here with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. Valentine's Day is on the way. Let's make your special sweetheart more comfortable. I have many love seats, unable to find a match. Their heartbreak is your deal. Now through Valentine's Day, all of our love seats are 50% off. Reclining, stationary, console, power, manual, leather, fabric, Everything's on sale. Name brands like Flex Steel, Lexington, and Ashley. Come on down.
Emmy Lowe going to the free throw line. They're helping Keely Mullins off the floor as Lowe going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. I think she stepped on someone's foot and turned that ankle. Hopefully it's nothing serious for Mullins. Free throw by Lowe is no good. Melton with the rebound for Livingston. Melton now to Coleman as they're just going to let the time run out here. And Livingston's going to win it by a final score of 53-41. But the concern right now for all the Livingston fans is the condition of Keely Mullins as she left with 11 seconds to go with an injury to her right leg, it appeared. Not sure what it was. Don't want to speculate about what it was, but certainly hope that she is back quickly for the Lady Wildcats. Let's look at the scoring for Pickett County as they will see their record drop to 14-6 with the loss on the season. They will end up with Ella Kate Kiesling with 3 points on the night. 19 points tonight for Zoe Nicholas. 4 in the game for Emmy Lowe. 12 points scored tonight by Callie Reeder. 3 in the game for Addie Lowe to give them their total of 41. For Livingston, 5 points scored tonight by Hallie Ledbetter. 10 in the game for Aaliyah Melton. 15 tonight for Keely Mullins. 8 points in the game for Mally Jean Coleman. 15 tonight for Ellie Butler to give Livingston their total of 53 with the win. Livingston goes to 17-3 on the season with that win over Pickett County as they sweep the season series with the Lady Bobcats. It's boys action coming up as the Livingston Academy Wildcats try to bounce back after that tough loss up in Crossville at Stone Memorial on Tuesday night. They try to bounce back here against Pickett County in a game that went overtime up there in the first meeting that Livingston won 82-73. We'll take this break. We'll have the boys game coming up right after this. Girls game earlier, Livingston wins that one 53-41 to move to 17-3 overall. Boys game now, Pickett County comes in at 12-7 overall. They're 2-2 in District 7 single A play. They are coached by Joseph Amonette. He's assisted by Lee Amonette, and they'll start like this. Number 4, Caden Miller. Number 11, Jacob Amonette. Number 14, Eli Reagan. Number 20, Gage Harris. And number 21, Caden Thomas. The starting five for the Bobcats of Pickett County High School. Dressed in the road black, the gold numbers, the white trim on the basketball uniforms. For Livingston, Wildcats going to go with number 11, Brody Coffey. Number 12, Wyatt Hargis. Number 20, Daniel Bilbrey. Number 21, Tucker Miller. And number 42, Isaac Story. The starters for Coach Jimmy Miller and assistant coaches Nate Kennard and Blake Qualls. The Wildcats suffered a tough loss up in Crossville on Tuesday night to Stone Memorial. Stone got the win 82-38 to give Livingston their first loss of the season. Dropped the Wildcats to 17-1. They're 5-1 in District 7 AAA. Currently the number 2 team in the district with Stone at 6-0. Halfway through the district race, Wildcats looking to bounce back from that tough loss up in Crossville. As going to be Wyatt Hargis stepping in to jump for Livingston. Eli Reagan to jump for Pickett County. Wildcats dressed in the home white, the blue numbers, the gold trim. Lead official steps in as we're ready to get this one underway. Happy to have you with us here on Over to Events. Ball going to be tapped to Coffey. Coffey trying to hit Story. Throws it out of bounds. Story will save it, but saves it right to Thomas for Pickett County. Now to Amonette to bring it front court. Amonette swings it around to Reagan on the left side. Reagan up top now to Miller. Miller right side they go to Harris. Quickly inside Jacob Amonette for the layup for Pickett County. Amonette lays it up and in to score the first 2 of the game and put Pickett County in front 2-0. Story double team, tried to hit Hargis. Ball knocked away and stolen. Reagan able to get the finish. Amonette is the one that knocked it free to force that turnover. Amonette in the front court. Up top they go to Miller. Miller up top, Amonette. His 3 is off the back iron, no good. Miller with the offensive rebound. Ball knocked away by Tucker Miller. Picked up by Bilbrey. A lot of traffic there, a lot of contact there. Still no whistle. Finally we get one, and a jump ball going to be called. And the arrow going to give it to Pickett County. A lot of contact inside. Huge crowd here tonight, as it will be a jump ball. And the basketball will go to Pickett County. Livingston did control the tip. They lost it out of bounds, as Coach Miller talking to the officials about it. They say that Livingston did have control of the opening tip, so this one will go to Pickett County. Amonette brings it front court. Quickly now to Thomas. Back to Reagan. Up top they go to Miller. Miller will hand off to Amonette. Top of the key 3 is no good. Long rebound. Pickett County going to chase it down with Reagan on the right side. Reagan dribbling on the right wing. Will back it back out to reset. Goes right side Harris. Harris up top now to Miller. Miller to Reagan. Reagan works his way in the paint. Jumper inside, no good. Rebound Story wanting to run. He's going to be pushed and fouled by Gage Harris. Harris will pick up his first foul of the game against either team, coming with 6:43 to play in the first quarter, and Livingston will play the ball in front of the student section down on that end of the gym, as Coffey will step out to throw in. Brody to play the ball in against pressure by Pickett County to Hargis. Hargis picked up the dribble and scooted the pivot foot. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it right back to the Bobcats as they'll play the ball in left side front court right at the end of the Livingston bench. Inbounds goes to Amonette. Amonette now to Harris. Harris up top. They go to Thomas. Quickly they move the basketball around to Amonette, who'll drive. His layup is good, and he is fouled. Jacob Amonette has a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Foul going to go on Brody Coffey. He'll pick up his first foul against Livingston, coming with 6:31 to play in the first quarter, as Amonette going to the line looking to complete the three-point play, and does. Jacob Amonette has all 5 of the Bobcats' points as they lead it 5-0. Bilbrey in the front court to Coffey. Coffey double-teamed over the top of it to Story. Story now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey holding the basketball there on the right wing. We'll back it back out to the half-court stripe to reset to Coffey. Coffey will drive with the left hand, spins in the paint. Coffey gets to the rim. Scoop layup good. Brody Coffey. Coffey with a strong drive to the rim. Lays it up and in for the first 2 of the night for Livingston. and the Wildcats cut the lead to 3 at 5-2. Reagan up top to Miller. Miller right side Amonette. Amonette will drive, spins on the double team, layup good. Jacob Amonette. Pretty move against the double team, able to split it and get to the rim and lay it up and in. Coffee working the other way, tried to hit Hargis. Pass taken away by Amonette. Amonette will bring it front court on the dribble. Little hesitation dribble, gets him inside. Jumper's no good, but a charge going to be called on Jacob Amonette. That's Daniel Bilbrey taking the hit for Livingston. First foul on Amonette. Second foul on Pickett County. Cole Harris checking in for Livingston. He'll come in replacing Brody Coffey. 7-2. The Pickett County lead is 5 as they match their biggest lead of the game. Story to throw in. Can't find anyone against this pressure. Story finally in the front court. Harris. Harris going to drive. Quick move to the baseline. Driving layup good. Cole Harris. Oh, a pretty fake to the left. Just a little shoulder shake. Got the defender leaning. Harris came back to the right hand. Lays it up and in for his first 2. Wildcats back to within 3 at 7-4. Miller hands off Amonette. Amonette has it knocked free. Recovering though is Harris. Back to Amonette. Left side they go to Thomas. In the lane now Miller. Miller double teamed. His pass deflected, but gets to Harris, who falls down. He'll try to save it. Bilbrey knocked it free. Hargis with the steal. Hargis to the rim. Layup blocked away by Pickett County's Thomas, and now a whistle and a foul going to stop play. Foul going to go on Livingston Academy. Picking it up will be Isaac Story. He'll pick up his first, team's second here in the first half. And Pickett County will play the ball in on the inline. Caden Miller sitting down for Pickett County. Coming to replace him is going to be Lyric Harris. Inbounds goes to Amonette. Amonette right back to Reagan against the 2-2-1 pressure. Reagan over the top of it to Harris. His right side 3, rims no good. Rebound Lyric Harris. His follow is good. Lyric Harris rebounding the Gage. Harris missed. Lays it up and in for his first 2. Story now to Hargis. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Hargis working the ball against the pressure by Pickett County. Goes right side Bilbrey. Bilbrey into the paint. Kicks it left side. Story able to save that from getting out of bounds. Now to Miller. Miller between the circles. Right side to Hargis. Hargis spins to the right hand. White gets in the lane. Floater good. Wide Hargis. Good job by Hargis avoiding the contact. Pickett County trying to draw the charge. Hargis wouldn't make the contact and scores his first 2. Reagan in the front court to Amonette. Amonette will drive. Gets inside as he goes. Bump going to be called on Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey will pick up his first, team's third foul here in the first half. Pickett County's been called for 2. Bobcats will play the ball in right in front of the student section here at Livingston Academy. That is packed here tonight against the Bobcats. Harris goes inbounds to Thomas. Thomas now to Amonette. Amonette will drive, and as he goes, he dribbled on the inline. Turnover by Pickett County will give it right back to Livingston Academy. As the Wildcats will play it in, Pickett County in this 2-2-1 pressure, and they're being very aggressive out of it. First time in a long time that Livingston has matched up with somebody size-wise that's about the size of them. Inbounds goes to Story. Story to control for Livingston. Long pass to Hargis in the front court. Hargis will drive. Goes in the corner Miller. Tucker can't get the 3 away with Lyric Harris running at him. Backs it back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey works it to Story halfway through the first quarter, with Pickett County leading 9-6. Hargis, right side now to Story. Story will drive, and as he goes, push going to be called on Gage Harris. Harris will pick up his second, team's third here in the first half. Pickett County going to get number 5. Dylan Anderson into the ballgame for the first time. Payne Burton checks in also. Livingston to play the ball in with Story going to Hargis on the left wing. Hargis with the right-hand dribble, works it between the circles. Hargis looks to drive, gets inside, floater banking good, wide Hargis. Hargis with his 4th point. And on the inbounds, it's a turnover on Pickett County. Amonette lost it out of bounds. Turnover by the Bobcats will give it right back to Livingston with a chance to take their first lead of the night. Story to throw in. Before he does, though, they'll take a momentary timeout to have Harris tie his shoe. Story to play the ball in on the inline. Isaac. Can't find anyone. Finally goes to Bilbrey all the way out the half-court line. Bilbrey dribbling there for the Wildcats. Bilbrey now to set the offense for Livingston. Bilbrey works to the right side, steps around the Hargis screen. Good job by Pickett County working against that screen. Bilbrey to Story now. Story will drive, gets in the lane, floater in front's no good, but a foul going to be called on Pickett County, and Story will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go on Payne Burton, picking up his first, team's fourth. This will put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw attempts of the game for Livingston, coming at the 3:20 mark of the first quarter. Free throw by Story is no good. Still has a chance to tie it here at the free throw line as Isaac will step back up there for Livingston. Dribbling the basketball at the free throw line. This one's on the way. This one's good. So Story makes 1 out of 2. We're all tied at 9 here in the first quarter. Reagan in the front court tried to hit Lyric Harris, threw it over his head and out of bounds. Turned over by Pickett County. We'll give it right back to Livingston. Bilbrey will sit down. Easton Goodpasture will come in replacing him. Story to throw in on the inline as Pickett County stays in the man-to-man full court pressure. Inbounds Hargis. Hargis in the front court for the Wildcats. White works his way to the baseline. Hargis now a pass deflected. It's loose. Goodpasture will get to it. Goodpasture now to Miller. Miller will drive, gets in the lane, scoop layup underneath, rolling good. Tucker Miller. Miller able to get that one to go for his first 2, and Pickett County wants a 30-second timeout. 2:59 to play in the first. It is Livingston 11, Pickett County 9.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford here with
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
The ball in after the timeout. Burton stepping out to throw in against pressure by Livingston as the Wildcats go 2-2-1. Reagan in the middle of it will bring it front court. Reagan cut off by Goodpasture, backs it back out to Burton. They'll skip it now to Anderson. Anderson drops it off to Harris. Harris baseline jumper, no good. Anderson going for the rebound is on the back of Wyatt Hargis. Dylan Anderson will pick up his first. Already 5 on Pickett County here in the first half. We've still got 2:45 to play in the first quarter. Is Story to throw in. Story to Hargis, who made a good catch against the double team. Hargis going to drive, layup left side, no good. Goodpasture with the rebound, back up and in. Easton Goodpasture crashing the boards, has his first 2. There's a loose ball picked up by Hargis. Hargis to bring it front court for Livingston. Hargis across the timeline, spins away from Burton. Hargis keeps the dribble alive, ball knocked free. It's loose, Hargis will save it to Story. Story controlling now for the Wildcats as we approach 2 minutes to play first quarter with Livingston leading 13-9. The whistle going to stop play and a foul going to be called on Livingston. Moving screen on Easton Goodpasture will be his first. Team's fourth here in the first half of play. Pickett County going to get Caden Thomas back on the floor. He'll replace Payne Burton. Bobcats to throw in right beside. No, they're going to move him to the end line as Eli Reagan will step out to throw in. He'll play the ball in for Pickett County. Goes inbounds to Amadette. Right back to Reagan. Reagan now will bring the ball across the timeline. Picks up the dribble. Dangerous pass. Miller knocks it free. But Tucker got a piece of the body of Amadette to pick up his first foul. Team foul number 5 on Livingston here in the first half. Each team has been called for 5 in the first half. So it'll be Pickett County to throw in. Left side on the sideline. Stepping out to throw in will be Reagan. Reagan plays it into Amadette. Amadette brings the ball across the timeline. Right side to Anderson. Up top Harris. Lyric Harris with it. Will hand off Amadette. Amadette in the corner. Anderson. Down low Harris. Harris turns inside. Kicks it out to Reagan. Left wing 3 by Eli. Bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Goodpasture. To Harris running for the Wildcats. Harris works his way inside. Spins to the rim. Followed by Goodpasture is good. Harris couldn't get it to go. Goodpasture waiting for the offensive rebound. Puts it back in for his 4th point. Reagan dribbles into the front court. Reagan goes left side to Miller. Inside they go to Harris. Harris left-hand layup. Good. Lyric Harris. Harris lays it up and in for his 4th point. Story in the front court for Livingston. Story goes right side Hargis. Hargis will drive. Pull-up jumper in the lane from 10 is rolling no good. Rebound Reagan for Pickett County. Reagan coming out there on the run. Reagan all the way to the rim. Quickly gets inside. Layup no good. Rebound Story as we approach a minute to play in the first quarter. Story bounce pass to Harris going to the rim. Layup no good. Walk call. Turnover against Livingston. Going to give the basketball right back to Pickett County as they get Caden Miller back in the ball game. Also Gage Harris checking back in. Lyric Harris will sit down, as will Dylan Anderson. Jacob Amonette plays the ball in, Reagan plays the ball in to Jacob Amonette, right back to Reagan. Reagan in the back court is Bilbrey ready to check in at the next opportunity. Thomas in the front court, he'll drive. Back up top to Reagan. Reagan left side now to Amonette. 45 seconds to play first quarters. Amonette will dribble with the Bobcats trailing by 4, 15-11. Reagan gets in the lane, can't get the shot away. Kicks it back out to Thomas. Now to Amonette. Amonette behind the back, gets him in the lane. Jumper in front, no good. Rebound tapped by Goodpasture, but goes right back to Pickett County. Reagan, right corner of the three ball is good by Gage Harris. Harris knocks down the first triple of the game for Pickett County. They cut the lead to 1 at 15-14. First game between these two back on November the 29th went overtime up in Birdstown. Story pull-up jumper bouncing no good. Goodpasture, another offensive rebound. Ball knocked away from him. He'll save it though to Harris. Harris to Miller with 7 seconds. Tucker will drive, has it knocked away and stolen away by Caden Miller. Amonette in the front court. His three ball at the buzzer is no good, and we're through 1. After 1 complete, Livingston Academy 15, Pickett County 14.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee, 2350 Cookeville Highway under new management. That is correct. Under new management here at Frontier Chevrolet. Guys, I want to let you guys know about all of the vehicles that we have on the lot right now. We have a big super savings event going on. And if you haven't noticed, we're giving back to the community. We had a turkey giveaway here on Thanksgiving. Be looking forward again coming around Christmas time. We believe in going back and helping the community a lot. So we want you guys to make sure you like and share the post. That way everybody gets the opportunity to come up here and get a gift at no cost at all to you.
In the first quarter, the Wildcats lead is 1, 15-14 over Pickett County. Girls game earlier. Livingston won that one 53-41 to move to 17-3. Big question mark coming out of that one, the condition of Keely Mullins, who appeared to turn an ankle with 11 seconds to play in the game. She went off the floor having to be assisted off. Hopefully nothing serious with Keely. She's been playing some great basketball, tied with Ellie Butler to lead Livingston in scoring tonight. Story will play the ball into Bilbrey. Bilbrey now to bring it front court for the Wildcats. Bilbrey works the ball left side. Up top to Harris. Harris right wing, Hargis. Hargis with the left-hand dribble, gets to the free throw line. Ball knocked away. Hargis kept control, though. Now to Story. Story inside Goodpasture. Spins to his left. Fall away in the lane. Good. Easton Goodpasture. Goodpasture, 2 in the quarter. He's got 6 in the game. Moves the lead back out to 3 at 17-14. Amonette across the timeline to Harris. Gage Harris will go left side to Thomas. Thomas will drive. His pass in the corner, Amonette. Amonette holding the basketball, looks to drive the baseline. Harris took that away. Out top, Reagan. Reagan gets inside, back to Amonette. Deep 3 out top is good. Jacob Amonette into double figures. He's got his first 3. 10 points on the night for Amonette. That 3 ties the game at 17 with a minute gone in the second quarter. Hargis finds Story. Story across the timeline now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey will work his way to the rim. Layup no good, but a foul going to be called, and free throws here for Daniel Bilbrey. Foul on Pickett County will go on number 4. That is Caden Miller picking up his first. Team foul number 6, Daniel Bilbrey. The free throw line for the first time, shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Bilbrey looking for his first point of the night. Free throw is no good. It's a 2-shot foul for Bilbrey. As number 10, Lyric Harris will come back in. He'll replace Caden Miller. 6:54 to play in the first half. All tied at 17. Second free throw by Bilbrey. That one rims no good. Rebound Lyric Harris. Harris now to Amonette. Amonette against 2-2-1 pressure by Livingston. Now to Reagan. Reagan slipped in the backcourt, but able to avoid the turnover. In the front court, they go with it to Harris. Gage Harris. Now to Amonette. Amonette will drive. Double team. Finds Lyric Harris in the lane. He's blocked by Hargis. Taken away by Story. To Harris. To Bilbrey driving. His layup no good. Goodpasture with the rebound in the lane. Lays it up and in. Easton Goodpasture had it bounce right into his hands. The short jumper in front is good by Easton. He's got 8 points. Long pass to Thomas. Left side Amonette. Deep 3 is good. Jacob Amonette caught it on the move and able to knock that one down. Hargis has it knocked away, and what have we got? A walk called against Livingston Academy. Eli Reagan forcing that turnover. The 3 by Amonette, his second in the quarter, has moved Pickett County back in front by 1 at 20-19. Reagan stepping out to throw in for the Bobcats with 6:09 to play in the first half. Brody Coffey back in. He'll come in replacing Daniel Bilbrey. The front court with it is Thomas. Thomas to Lyric Harris in the lane. Harris on the block. His jumper blocked away by Goodpasture. Then Harris gets the rebound, falls to the floor, and a travel will be called. Turnover by Pickett County. We'll give it right back to Livingston. As checking back in will be Payne Burton. He'll come in replacing Lyric Harris. Coffey to throw in against 2-2-1 pressure by Pickett County. I think they're more matchup man-to-man on the inbounds. Coffey goes inbounds to Harris. Harris splits the double team to bring it front court to Hargis. Hargis on the left wing, Story. Isaac can't get the 3 away with Burton running at him. Story will drive, right side Coffey. He fakes the 3, he gets in the lane, floater in front's no good. Rebound taken away by Reagan. Reagan now to Amonette. Amonette in the front court to Gage Harris. Gage has it knocked away, and a foul will be called on wide Hargis. Hargis will pick up his first, team foul number 6 on Livingston. 5:41 to play first half. Pickett County leading 20-19 as Hargis going to sit down. White picks up his first foul. Tucker Miller coming back in replacing Hargis. Gage Harris to throw in on the inline. Goes right side to Amonette. Amonette will drive. Kicks it to Reagan. Reagan gets down low. Can't get the shot away. Back to Amonette. He'll take the 3. That one rattles home. Jacob Amonette feeling it right now. He's got his third 3 of the quarter. 16 points in the game for Amonette to lead all scorers. Pickett County back in front by 1. 23-19. Miller pulls up from 17 and knocks it down. Tucker Miller, 2 in the quarter. He's got 4 in the game. The Pickett County lead is 2, 23-21. Coffey trying to knock it away from Reagan will pick up his second foul. Brody, the first player for Livingston to pick up as many as 2. This will put Eli Reagan on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Wide Hargis checking back in for Livingston. He'll replace Brody Coffey. Reagan to the line for the first time. Neither team has shot a lot of free throws. Livingston's 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Pickett County's 1 of 1. Reagan, first of the 1-and-1 is no good. Long rebound, Goodpasture to Hargis wanting to run. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Hargis to Story. Story will drive. Right side Miller. Spotted for 3 off the back of the iron. No good. Harris with the offensive board. Left quarter Hargis. He'll take the 3. That one's bouncing. No good. Rebound Burton for Pickett County. Amonette now to bring it front court against this 2-2-1 pressure as Livingston jumped into it quickly. Reagan over the top of it. The deep 3 by Gage Harris is no good. Rebound taken away by Miller, and Miller's going to be fouled by Burton. Payne Burton will pick up his second. Team 7th here in the first half. Will put Tucker Miller on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Tucker stepping up there for the first time. 4 points in the game for Miller as Lyric Harris going to come back in replacing Burton. Dylan Anderson will come back in replacing Gage Harris. Tucker Miller to the free throw line for the first time. 4 points in the game for Tucker. If he makes them both, he can tie this here at 23. Miller dribbling the basketball there, puts the free throw on the way, rims out on him. Rebound batted by Story, but picked up by Pickett County. Amonette now to Reagan to bring it front court. Reagan on the right wing, picks up the dribble. He'll skip it left side to a Gage Harris back in there. Lyric Harris now that was Thomas with it. Now to Amonette. Amonette will hand off to Thomas. Thomas right side Anderson. Now to Reagan. Up top Lyric Harris. Left side Amonette. Amonette looks to drive. Gets down low. Cut off by Goodpasture. Bounce pass in the lane. Going to go off Pickett County and out of bounds. Touch last by the Bobcats. It's going to go to Livingston Academy. Wildcats will play it in on the end line with 4:17 to play first half. Pickett County leading 23-21. Story. Long pass through the hands of Goodpasture and out of bounds. Turnover by Livingston. We'll give it right back to Pickett County. This intensity on the pressure by Pickett County is causing some problems here in the early going. Harris going to sit down for Livingston. Rocco Carwile will check in for the first time. Inbounds goes to Amonette. Amonette will bring the ball across the timeline, working at the half-court circle. Right side Anderson. High post, they go to Reagan. Reagan turns and faces up, backs it back out now to Amonette. Amonette right side to Anderson. We're halfway through the second quarter. Pickett County leading 23-21. Thomas Now to Reagan in the corner. Aminette. 3-ball from there. Rims no good. Rebound off the hands of Lyric Harris. It's loose. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson will drive, and Goodpasture has taken a charge. Lyric Harris will pick up his first. No, it's on Dylan Anderson picking up his second. Team's 8th. Easton Goodpasture has been doing that all season long and takes the charge right there. As Anderson going to sit down. Gage Harris will come back in replacing him. Daniel Bilbrey will check back in for Livingston. He'll replace Easton Goodpasture, who will sit down, the leading scorer for Livingston with 8 points. Jacob Aminette leads all scorers with 16. Hargis with a tough catch on the inbounds. Wyatt will pull up and knock down the 2-point jumper. Wyatt Hargis, 2 in the quarter. He's got 6 in the game. We're all tied at 23. Long pass to Thomas. He'll swing it in the corner. Gage Harris. Gage cut off on the drive, backs it back out to Reagan. Reagan's pass stolen by Story. Story's got a wide open layup. Good. Isaac Story with the steal and the finish for his first field goal. He's got 3. Livingston back in front by 2. Pass deflected, but going to get to Gage Harris. Harris dribbling through, finds Aminette on the left side. His 3-ball is no good. Rebound Story for Livingston. Story wanting to run for the Wildcats. Story has it knocked free, got it back. Jumper in the lane, bouncing no good. Rebound taken away by Thomas for Pickett County. Caden Thomas controlling for the Bobcats. Now to Aminette. Aminette to Reagan. Reagan on the sideline will find Gage Harris. Lyric Harris down the paint. His jumper from 10 is no good. Bilbrey with the rebound for Livingston. Daniel against pressure by the Bobcats as they jump into it on that rebound. He'll find Carwile. Carwile across the timeline for Livingston. Carwile backs it back out to Bilbrey. 2.5 to play first half. Livingston leading 25-23. Bilbrey goes right side now to Miller. Miller with the left-hand dribble drive. Up top, Bilbrey. Bilbrey to Hargis. He'll take the 3 and knock it down. Wide Hargis from range has his first 3. He's got 9 to lead the Wildcats, and the Wildcats lead it by 5 as Story almost took that away from Lyric Harris. Aminette in the front court to Thomas. His 3 is no good. Lyric Harris follow is good. Lyric Harris with the offensive rebound and put back for his 6th point. Cuts the lead back to 3 at 28-25. Bilbrey lost it. Can Hargis get to it? Yes, he can. Hargis going to slow it down and set the offense. There's that whistle from Coach Jimmy Miller. Slows them down a little bit. Story with it. Story will drive all the way to the rim. Layup rim down on him. Rebound Lyric Harris now to Aminette, and he's fouled by Carwile. Rocco Carwile going to pick up his first. Team's 8th here in the first half. Free throws here for Aminette, so 1-1, so they'll get the subs in. As Caden Miller returns, Dylan Anderson coming back in. Also back in is Payne Burton. Aminette shooting the front end of the 1-1 here with 1:50 to play in the second quarter. Free throw on the way is rolling good. Jacob Aminette, 10 in the quarter, 17 in the game for the Bobcats. Chance to cut it back to a 1-point Livingston lead if he can make this one. Second free throw by Aminette. That's on the way. That is good. So Aminette makes them both there. 28-27, the 1-point Livingston lead. Hargis to Miller on the left side. Miller to Carwile. Carwile will drive. He finds Bilbrey. Daniel spotted for 3. That one rims out. Rebound on the floor there to get to it is going to be Aminette. Aminette quickly in the front court. Aminette will drive. Left corner, they go to Anderson. His 3 in the air. Rims out on him. Rebound Hargis for Livingston. Hargis now to Story to bring it front court. Story working the ball against the pressure by Pickett County. Dribbled it off his foot. They've got to use a timeout to save the turnover. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Milton Rains and Family, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Highway Tire, Jerry's IGA, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Dairy Queen, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Bullseye Security, Hall Funeral Home, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, W&O Construction, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. Miller with it for the Wildcats will bring the ball across the timeline. Goes to Bilbrey. Bilbrey holding the basketball there. 1 point Livingston lead, 28-27, with a minute to play in the first half. Hargis on the left wing. Hargis dribbles to the half-court circle to set the offense. Goes to Story. Story doesn't use the screen. He'll drive with the left hand, gets in the lane, and what have we got? The bucket went. I don't think they'll give him the continuation. We'll wait and see. They're going to talk about it. They are asking. The bucket went in. It's going to be a 1-and-1. They'll say before the shot, but Dylan Anderson has picked up the foul. That will be his second, team's ninth. This will put Isaac Story on the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw by Story. It's rather the 1-and-1. The free throw's no good. Rebound Pickett County. Amonette. Long pass to Reagan in the front court. Reagan will drive, gets inside. Baseline jumper bouncing, no good. Rebound tapped around by Anderson. Anderson will dive on the floor. They scramble for it. It's a loose ball play, and Goodpasture comes out there with it to Bilbrey. Wildcats wanting to run. Bilbrey in the front court. Pickett County, great job getting off the floor to get back to play defense. Miller to Story. Story on the left side. 25 seconds to play in the half. Free throw line jumper by Story is good. Isaac Story with his 5th point. Livingston out by 3, 30-27. Reagan to Burton on the right side. Burton in the lane to Miller. They'll kick it to Anderson. His 3 rattles home. Dylan Anderson gets the 3-point field goal to go. Hargis in the front court for Livingston. Hargis has it knocked away, and a foul going to be called on Dylan Anderson, and that will be his 3rd. I thought he had 4, but they say 3 on the board. Team foul number 10. Going to put Wyatt Hargis on the free throw line to shoot 2 on team foul number 10 on Pickett County. They are checking something with the official score. Hargis to the line shooting 2. Wyatt making his first trip to the free throw line, looking to be the first player for Livingston to go into double figures. Free throw by Hargis, rims out. Gage Harris checking back in for Pickett County as he'll replace Dylan Anderson, who sits down with the 3 fouls. Second free throw coming up from Hargis. Puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Wyatt makes 1 out of 2. He's in double figures with 10. Amonette from half court. That's got a chance. That's no good. And we're at halftime. At halftime, it's Livingston Academy 31, Pickett County 30.
Hey guys, this is Jason coming to you from Frontier Chevrolet in Livingston, Tennessee. Here under new management at 2350 Coville Highway, Livingston, Tennessee. Guys, we're glad to be a part of this halftime show. We're very excited to watch the youth sports, being able to give back to the community, something we've been looking forward to assisting pretty good while. We're hoping that everybody, enjoys this halftime show. I know that these kids are playing their hearts out and giving everything they can right now. I want to talk to you a few minutes here about, the vehicles that we have. As you guys have noticed passing by, you've seen a lot of new inventory here on our lot. You've seen it come and go. Guys, we're making car deals right now here at Frontier Chevrolet, doing the best we can by people and giving the best deals. Also, our service department, we've got technicians here that are over 34 years working for GM. That's very knowledgeable, down to earth, and we've brought in a new staff, something that you guys have been waiting for. It's a new adventure for us as well, because we want to make sure that we're able to get you guys taken care of and making sure that your vehicle's fixed right the first time. As far as the sales department goes, guys, reaching back, everything that we're selling here, there is going to be a portion that's going to be coming back into the community, just like, Thanksgiving was able to pass out cases on top of cases of turkeys out here all day. And we was very thankful to be able to give back to the community. There was no purchase necessary, no oil changes that you had to be buying, no cars, no nothing. It was pull up, get your turkey, handshake and a thank you, and then going back through and just hand it off to the next person. So, guys, we appreciate it. We appreciate the business that Livingston and Overton County has been giving us for the past years. And under the new management here, guys, it's worth coming in here, meeting the new management, shaking hands, and telling us how we can help, your students out, the kids, the sports programs. We want to be involved. We want to help. And that's something that, the new management believes in. So that's something that we need to come in and see us and give us opportunity to show you what we could do. Thank you, guys.
for the Bobcats as they're being led by Jacob Amonette. He leads all scorers with 18 points. He had 11 in the second quarter, 18 at the half. To lead all scorers, he's made 3 3-point field goals, was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 6 points in the first half for Lyric Harris. 3 at halftime for Gage Harris on a 3-point field goal. 3 in the first half for Dylan Anderson on a 3-point field goal. Eli Reagan went 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Pickett County made 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Bobcats made 4 3-point field goals in the first half. For Livingston, Wildcats being led by Wyatt Hargis. 10 points at halftime for Hargis, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 in the first half for Easton Goodpasture. 5 points at halftime for Isaac Story. He was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Hargis went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, made 1 3-point field goal. 4 points in the first half for Tucker Miller. He was 0 of 1 from the free throw line. 2 points at halftime for Cole Harris. 2 in the first half for Brody Coffey. Daniel Bilbrey went 0 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. As a team, Livingston got the line 8 times. They made only 2 of 8 from the free throw line. Wildcats made the 1 3-point field goal in the first half. Fouls in the first half. Dylan Anderson, I did think he had 4, and they did correct it at the half. He does have 4 fouls. They had 3 on the board. It's 4 on Dylan Anderson. 2 apiece on Payne Burton and Gage Harris. Livingston, the only player with multiple fouls, is Brody Coffey with 2. Bobcats with possession to start the third quarter as Eli Reagan is joined by Jacob Amonette. Also out there, Caden Thomas, Caden Miller, and Gage Harris. Clock wasn't set, so they'll have to redo this. They didn't have any time on the clock. Now they get it ready. And Pickett County will throw in again. For Livingston, it's Cole Harris, Tucker Miller, Isaac Story, Easton Goodpasture, and Wyatt Hargis. Reagan to throw in for the Bobcats as Harris trying to deny to Amonette. They'll lob it to him in the backcourt. Amonette will bring the ball across the timeline. Goes right side to Thomas. Thomas now to Reagan. Up top, Miller. Miller back to Reagan. Reagan in the corner, Thomas. Thomas back to Reagan. Reagan up top, Gage Harris. Harris left side now to Amonette. Amonette double teamed on the baseline. Long pass up top to Harris. Harris working left side now to Amonette. First possession of the second half with the Bobcats controlling it. Around the screen, Amonette, top of the key three is bouncing, no good. Rebound pulled away by Goodpasture. Outlet to Hargis wanting to run. Hargis in the front court. He'll drive, gets inside, charge call. Jacob Amonette standing to take the hit from Wyatt Hargis, and Hargis will pick up his second. First foul in the second half against Livingston, coming with 7:25 to play in the third quarter. Bobcats to play the ball in on the inline. Girls game earlier, Livingston won that one 53-41 to move to 17-3. Wildcats here trying to bounce back after that loss up in Crossville, their first loss of the season. Harris left side three ball is good. Gage Harris. Harris knocks down his second three. He's got 6 points. Pickett County moves in front by 2, 33-31. Miller against pressure in the backcourt to Hargis. Hargis double team will dribble across the timeline. Left side Harris. Harris works his way inside the arc. Now dribbles back out top to reset. Harris gets the play call from Coach Jimmy Miller. Harris goes to Tucker Miller. Miller in the corner now to Story. Story dribbling with the left hand. Works it up on the wing now to set against this man-to-man by Pickett County. Story with the right hand dribble. Gets inside. Little floater in the lane by Isaac is good. A little teardrop in the lane. He loves that shot from the middle of the lane. Isaac has 7 now for the Wildcats, and we're all tied at 33 here in the third quarter. Thomas now to Miller. Miller to Amonette. Amonette to Reagan. Reagan dribbling in three-point range. Swings it left side now to Harris. He'll shoot another 3, and he'll knock down another 3. Gage Harris has 9 for the Bobcats. Back-to-back threes for him here in this fourth quarter, rather than this third quarter. And Pickett County's out by 3, 36-33, and Miller is going to draw the foul on Jacob Amonette. Amonette will pick up his second. First foul in the second half on the Bobcats. Livingston will play the ball in. Left side front court as Harris will step out to throw in. Harris lobs it to Story in the backcourt. Isaac will bring it back across the timeline. Story works it right side, will work his way to the elbow, and as he goes, a discontinued dribble going to be called against Livingston. Turnover by the Wildcats will give it back to Pickett County as they'll play the ball in on the sideline in the backcourt. with Reagan stepping out to throw in. Goes inbounds to Miller. Right back to Reagan. Pass deflected by Story and knocked out of bounds. Touched last by the Wildcats, though. It will stay with Pickett County as they'll play it in front court with Reagan stepping out to throw in. Goes to Amonette. Amonette at the half-court circle. Right side now to Thomas. Thomas pass deflected, but Amonette gets control. Right side Thomas. They go in the lane now to Reagan. Reagan double team, picks up the dribble, finds Amonette. Amonette will drive, gets inside, scoop layup, banking good. Jacob Amonette. Amonette, 2 in the quarter. He's got 20 in the game. Pickett County has taken a 5-point lead, 38-33 here in the third quarter. Story across the timeline in the corner to Hargis. Hargis on the right wing. They look to double team him. White will dribble away from it. Now to Story. Story left side Miller. Down low, Goodpasture. His layup left side's good. Easton Goodpasture. Tough angle to bank that one home, but Easton able to do so. He's into double figures with 10 now for the Wildcats, and Miller will be called for the foul in the backcourt. Tucker Miller will pick up his second. Team second here in the second half. Lyric Harris ready to check back in for Pickett County as he'll come in replacing Caden Miller. Eli Reagan stepping up to throw in. 5:14 to play in the third. Pickett County leading 38-35. Amonette in the backcourt. They double team over the top of it to Reagan. Reagan, free throw line, Harris. Harris back out to Amonette. Can't get the three away. He'll dribble to the free throw line. And almost threw it away, but Harris able to save it from getting out of bounds. Harris works it right side now to Thomas. Thomas will swing it to Amonette. Deep three from the left side is no good. Goodpasture with the rebound for Livingston. Easton controlling for the Wildcats as he'll dribble in the backcourt now to Story. Story picks up the dribble. Long pass to Miller on the left side front court. Miller back to Harris. Harris will fake, will drive. Cole gets to the rim. Layup good. Will they count it? Let's wait and see. Maybe on the floor. Foul's going to go on Pickett County. It'll go on number 21, Caden Thomas, picking up his first. Team's second here in the second half. Say the foul was on the floor as Thomas sitting down. Burton will come in replacing him. Story stepping out to throw in. Left side on the baseline. Lob in the lane. Hargis had to go high to catch it. Back to Story. Now to Harris. Harris right side Miller. Deep three by Tucker. Yes, sir-ree. Tucker Miller knocks down the three. His first triple. He's got 7. We're all tied at 38 here in the third quarter. Harris, deep three to answer. Got it again. Oh, Gage Harris is feeling it here in this third quarter. He's got 3 threes in the quarter, 12 in the game. Story now to Miller. Miller will bring it front court to Hargis in the lane. His jumper is good. Wide Hargis. Hargis with his 12th. Halfway through the third, the Pickett County lead is 41-40. Amonette up top to Burton. Left side Harris. Harris with the right-hand dribble. High post Burton. Now to Amonette. Amonette will drive, gets inside, and as he goes, foul going to be called on Livingston. Foul on the Wildcats with 3:49 to play in the third quarter will go on Easton Goodpasture. He'll pick up his second, team's third. This will put Jacob Amonette on the free throw line to shoot 2. Amonette going there with 20 points on the night to lead all scorers. Livingston being led by Wide Hargis with 12. Easton Goodpasture in double figures with 10 for Livingston. Free throw by Amonette is good. Gage Harris in double figures for Pickett County. He's got 12. Story going to sit down. Bilbrey will come in replacing him. 2-point Pickett County lead, 42-40 with 3:49 to play in the third. Second free throw by Amonette. Good again. Makes them both to extend the lead back to 3. Bilbrey in the backcourt finds Hargis. Hargis on the right side. Working the ball on the dribble, picks up the dribble. Now finds Goodpasture. Goodpasture. One dribble, kicks it out to Miller. Miller will fake, will drive. Miller gets in the lane, jumper's no good, but a foul going to be called on Pickett County, and it will put Tucker Miller on the free throw line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Lyric Harris, picking up his first, team's third here in the first half. Tucker Miller shooting 2 for the Wildcats as he goes to the line with 7 points. Brody Coffey ready to check in after the first free throw by Tucker. Stepping up the line, dribbling the basketball there. Free throw by Miller. Rims no good. Coffey going to come in replacing Goodpasture for the Wildcats. 3:33 to play in the third when Coffey returns. 43-40 here in the third quarter. Pickett County in front. Livingston led by 1 at halftime, 31-30. Wildcats led by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 15-14. Second free throw by Miller is good. So Tucker makes 1 out of 2. Livingston now 3 of 10 from the free throw line as a team. They trail by 2, 43-41. Harris in the front court. Lyric with it at the free throw line. Goes left side to Amonette. Amonette spins to his left hand. Amonette to the elbow in the corner. Gage Harris. Gage fakes, will drive, gets inside. Shot blocked away by Livingston. Taken away by Livingston, but then Lyric Harris with the steal. To Gage Harris on the left baseline. Gage will dribble out with the right hand. Now to Reagan. Back to Amonette on this right wing. Amonette back up top to Reagan. Reagan left side. Gage Harris. High post, they go to Burton at the elbow. Back to Gage Harris. 2:55 to play in the third. Pickett County leading 43-41. Burton will drive. Burton gets down low. Can't get the shot away. Finds Amonette. Amonette dribbles through. He's double teamed. Tries to kick it out in the lane. Gets the ball to Burton. Burton now will swing it outside Gage Harris. He'll fake the three. Can't get the shot away. Cole Harris will deflect the pass, but it goes right to Lyric Harris. His jumper in the lane is good. Lyric Harris, 2 in the quarter. He's got 8 in the game. Pickett County back out by 4, 45-41. Coffee in the front court now to Hargis. Hargis, left side, Miller. Miller will drive, gets in the lane, jumper's good. No, they'll wave it off. Walk call on Tucker Miller. We'll give the basketball back to Pickett County. Payne Burton stepping out to throw in on the end line. As Burton will play the ball in with 2:18 to play in the third quarter. Pickett County's lead is 4, 45-41. Inbounds goes to Amonette. He'll bring it front court to Reagan. Reagan dribbling between the circles. Now to Gage Harris. Gage, right side now to Burton. Burton down low, Lyric Harris. And he walked. Cole Harris stepping over to defend him. When he turned, shuffled the feet a little bit, and the turnover will give it back to Livingston. Cole to play the ball in to Miller. Miller back to Cole Harris for Livingston. Now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey in the front court, Coffee. Coffee double team back to Bilbrey. Bilbrey there at the half court circle. Bilbrey working the basketball for the Wildcats. His pass knocked away and knocked out of bounds. Touched last by the Bobcats. It's going to stay with Livingston as Isaac Story going to come back in. He'll replace Tucker Miller. Story to throw in the front court. Plays it back court to Coffee to set the offense for Livingston. Brody will bring it across the timeline. Coffee working top of the key. Looks to drive. Gets inside. Fall away in the lane. Good. Brody Coffee. Coffee, 2 in the quarter. He's got 4 in the game. Cuts the lead down to 2 at 45-43. Pickett County in front. Gage Harris in the front court. Now to Reagan. Back to Gage Harris. High post, Lyric Harris. Pass deflected by Story. It's loose. They dive on the floor after it. Story will come up with it, and Livingston will get a timeout. Coach Miller got the timeout when Story got possession. They'll take a 30 with 1:20 to play in the third. Pickett County leading 45-43. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors. W&O Construction Company, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. Coffee in the lane, kicks it out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey on the right side for the Wildcats, working the basketball there on the dribble as Caden Miller is checked back in for Pickett County. Coffee on the right side, looks to drive, finds Hargis on the wing. Hargis will put the ball on the floor, back to Coffee. Coffee, now to Story. As we move inside a minute to play in the third. Harris, right corner, 3 ball is good. Cole Harris. Harris knocks down his first triple. Livingston back in front by 1. Should be 46-45. 3-pointer by Harris, or was it a 2? We'll have to check and see. In the backcourt with, or in the front court with it is Miller. Miller now to Gage Harris. Gage will drive, pulls up the free throw line. Jumper's no good. Rebound Bilbrey. Bilbrey in the front court for Livingston. Bilbrey to Harris right in the floor. Left hand layup good. Cole Harris. That is sprinting down the floor by Cole Harris. Getting to the passing lane where Bilbrey could find him. Cole lays it up and in. He's got 7. Quickly in the corner, Gage Harris. Big 3 here. It's no good. Bilbrey with the rebound. Bilbrey will bring it front court with 9 seconds. Bilbrey to Story. Story will drive. In the corner, Coffey. Coffey to Hargis. 3-ball by White is good. Oh, what a flurry by the Wildcats to end the quarter. 8 straight by Livingston. Puts them in front by 6. 51-45 after 3. The 3-ball falling in the third quarter for Livingston Academy. Actually, for both teams. Pickett County made 3 threes in the quarter. Livingston made 3 threes in the quarter, but an 8-0 run to end that third quarter has put Livingston in front by 6, 51-45, and the Wildcats have possession to start the fourth. Story plays the ball into Bilbrey in the backcourt. Bilbrey controlling for Livingston Academy. Packed house here again for this matchup with Pickett County. Bilbrey all the way to the rim. Layup no good. Rebound Burton for Pickett County. Burton now to Amonette. Amonette will bring it front court for the Bobcats. Amonette working there at the half-court circle. Amonette dribbling for Pickett County. Works it left side now to Thomas back in there to Miller on the baseline. His jumper blocked by Hargis. Taken out of the air by Harris. Harris wanting to run. Harris all the way to the rim. Layup good. Cole Harris. Oh, Cole is having a game. 2 in the quarter. 9 in the game. The Wildcats out by 8, 53-45. Reagan will drive. Reagan works his way inside. Coffey knocked it away, but a foul going to be called. I think Hargis has picked up number 3. It will go on wide. Hargis, he'll pick up his 3rd. Team's 4th here in the second half. No free throws. Foul before the shot is coming back in for Pickett County is Dylan Anderson with the 4 fouls as Thomas to throw in right side on the baseline. Thomas plays it in, tried to hit Amonette, knocked away by Harris. He'll save it. Anderson will get to it. Right side Amonette. 3-ball is off the back of the iron, no good. Hargis with the rebound, and he is fouled. Foul going to go on Pickett County. As picking it up will be number 22, Payne Burton, picking up his 3rd. Team's 4th here in the second half. Timeout called by Pickett County. 7:10 to play in the 4th. Livingston 53, Pickett County 45.
Coming to you from Frontier.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford here with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. Valentine's Day is on the way. Let's make your special sweetheart more comfortable. I have many love seats, unable to find a match. Their heartbreak is your deal. Now through Valentine's Day, all of our love seats are 50% off. Reclining, stationary, console, power, manual, leather, fabric, everything's on sale. Name brands like Flex Steel, Lexington, and Ashley. Come on down.
Timeout taken by Pickett County as the Wildcats of Livingston have scored 10 in a row to take an 8-point lead, 53-45 going back to the third quarter. Livingston to play the ball in on the end line with Daniel Bilbrey stepping out to throw in. Pickett County going to go to some 2-2-1 full court pressure as Bilbrey will play the ball into Coffey. Coffey controlling the backcourt. Coffey now to Bilbrey. Bilbrey back to Coffey. Coffey in the front court to Harris. Harris will drive, cut off on the baseline, backs it back out to Coffey. Coffey at the half-court circle, left side down to Story. A minute gone in the fourth quarter. Story dribbling the basketball there against Anderson with the 4 fouls. Story with the right-hand dribble, backs it back out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey trying to spread the floor against this man-to-man. Bilbrey looks to drive, can't do so. Now to Coffey. Coffey in the corner now to Story. Story long skip to Hargis on the left side. Hargis spins to his left hand. Hargis gets inside. Jumper banking, no good. Harris trying to follow the shot, though, is on the back of Anderson to pick up a personal foul. Cole Harris flying in there will pick up his first. Team foul number 5 on Livingston here in the second half. Pickett County's been called for 4, so pretty even there, as it will be Amonette to bring the ball front court for the Bobcats. Amonette, middle of the floor, Burton. Left side, Anderson. On the baseline, they go to Lyric Harris. His jumper's no good. Harris got his own rebound. His pass knocked away by Story, taken away by Hargis. Outlet to Bilbrey, who made a good adjustment to make the catch, and a charge going to be called. Jacob Amonette standing, taking the hit from Daniel Bilbrey. Bilbrey will pick up his second. Team 6 here in the second half is Tucker Miller. Going to come back in for Livingston. He'll replace Daniel Bilbrey. It'll be Pickett County to play the ball in on the inline. Burton to throw in as he plays the ball in to Amonette. Amonette now to bring it front court for the Bobcats. Amonette across the timeline. Lob pass stolen by Harris. Harris just elevated to take it away, but Amonette will strip it away from him and play it off of Harris. Going to go to Livingston Academy as the Bobcats will play it in. Anderson goes into Amonette. Amonette now to bring the ball across the timeline. Amonette to Reagan in the front court. Reagan there at the half-court circle. Reagan, high post they go to Burton. Burton tries to back his way down, back to Reagan. Reagan gets in the paint. Pull-up jumper from 14's no good. Story with the rebound for Livingston. Story through the double team. Story in the corner now to Hargis. Hargis back to Story. Story going to drive. Story has it knocked away and picked up by Anderson. Then Harris knocked it away from him, but Anderson got it back. Anderson now to Reagan. Reagan back to Amonette. Amonette will drive, gets inside, cut off by Harris. Finds Burton on the block. Burton powers it up and in and draws a foul from Brody Coffey. Payne Burton with a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Coffey will pick up his third. Team 7th, but one free throw here for Payne Burton, trying to cut this back to a 5-point game. Burton's first 2 of the night. Pickett County's seen 5 different players score. Livingston's seen 6 different players score on the night. Free throw by Burton is bouncing good. Bounced all around the rim and the backboard, but dropped through for his third point. The lead cut to 5 at 53-48. Miller, long pass to Harris in the front court. Harris now to Coffey. Coffey there at the half-court stripe. Coffey works his way to the free throw line, back out to Hargis. 3 minutes gone in the fourth. Livingston leading 53-48. Miller on the left wing to Story. Story there at the half-court stripe. Story with the right-hand dribble. Story works it back out. Now we'll look to penetrate again. Finds Coffey. And what have we got? A hand check called on Pickett County. They had one to give before free throws for Livingston. This one's going to go on Gage Harris. He'll pick up his third. Team's 5th. They had 2 to give. They still have 1 to give, does Pickett County. 4:46 to play in the fourth quarter. Lob to Miller at the elbow. Miller goes left side, Coffey. Coffey in the corner, Story. Open look from 19. Jumper's good. Isaac Story. Little mid-range jumper for Story. He's got his 9th. Livingston back out by 7. 55-48, a 3-possession lead. Reagan, left side, Gage Harris. Fakes the 3. He'll drive. Floater on the baseline, no good. Rebound tapped by Harris. Controlled by Miller. Miller to Coffey, driving to the rim. Layup good. Brody Coffey. Coffey lays it up and in. Harris favoring his ankle a little bit on that one. But he's still playing defense, and a timeout going to be called by Pickett County. We'll take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. W&O Construction, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Livingston Dairy Queen, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture and Appliances, Milton Rains and Family, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Full Mower Service, Donovan Savage, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wayne's Grill, Wascon Incorporated, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, and Frontier Chevrolet. If you enjoy seeing these games, and there have been a couple of great ones tonight here on Overton Events, go to our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. As we try to reach 1,000 subscribers, that would really help us grow our channel. If you would do that, it would make it possible for us to do even more events here on Overton Events. Games coming up on Saturday night from Creekwood. They begin at 5 with the girls' game. Inbounds goes to Thomas. Thomas down to Reagan, top of the key. Reagan, high post Anderson. Now to Amonette. Amonette will drive, gets inside, fall away, blocked by Hargis. Then it's knocked out of bounds by Amonette. Wide Hargis with a big-time block on that drive by Jacob Amonette. And Livingston gets possession. Coffee to play the ball in on the end line. Goes inbounds to Miller. Miller back to Coffee. Coffee long pass to Harris in the front court. Harris going to be held and fouled by Jacob Amonette. And he's picked up his third, team foul number 6 on Pickett County. Halfway through the fourth quarter, the Wildcats will be in the bonus for the second half of this fourth quarter. Coffee to throw in. Right side on the sideline. Livingston's outscored them 6-3 in the quarter as Miller brings it front court. Left corner Hargis. Hargis dribbles out with the right hand, spins to his left hand, gets down low, avoids the defender, lays it up, no good. Hargis gets his own rebound, then is taken away though by Reagan. Reagan controlling for Pickett County. Reagan in the front court picks up the dribble. Up top Amonette. Amonette will drive, spins in the lane. Anderson left side three ball is no good. Rebound Story. Story quickly in the front court. Numbers for Livingston. Bounce pass Coffee. Layup good. Oh, baby. Cats laying up and in. Brody Coffee gets the finish. 4-on-1 break. They're just running them right now. And Pickett County is not as fresh, it seems, as Livingston. Ball knocked free. Coffee's got it. Here we go again to Harris. Left side layup good. Cole Harris. Harris lays it up and in. He's got 11. 61-48. The Livingston lead is 13. 3 minutes to play in the fourth. Amonette will drive, gets inside, walk with the basketball. Wildcats rolling here in this fourth quarter. Coffee to play the ball in for Livingston. Plays the ball into Story. Story now to Hargis. Hargis to Coffee. Coffee controlling for Livingston across the timeline to Story. High post they go to Hargis. Right elbow jumper rims out. Rebound Thomas. Thomas now to Amonette. Amonette to bring it front court for the Bobcats around a solid Anderson screen. Amonette gets it back to from Burton. His three is no good. Miller with the rebound has it knocked away. Then a foul going to be called on Pickett County. Oh, it's going to go on Livingston, I believe. It's on Livingston. That is Tucker Miller picking up his third. Team's 8th. Going to be an elbow foul. That I would think would be a 1-and-1. No, they're going to say officials getting together to talk about something here. That is team foul number 8 on Livingston. It is player control with the elbow, so Anderson to play the ball in on the end line. Anderson lob up top to Amonette. Amonette looks to drive, cut off at the free throw line. Miller knocked it free. Amonette got it back. He'll kick it left side. Anderson, his three in the air is good. Dylan Anderson, and Pickett County wants a timeout. 2:23 to play in the fourth. It is Livingston 61, Pickett County 51.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford here with
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Back here after the timeout by Pickett County. Just got a text from Coach Maxwell, the athletic director at Livingston Academy, and she tells me that the Saturday game for Creekwood, you can get the tickets at gofan.com. Go to gofan.com, search Creekwood, and you can buy tickets there. Again, gofan.com, search Creekwood. That's 2 words, Creek and Wood. It's not all together. Search Creekwood, and you can buy tickets on gofan.com for the game there. Again, as we said in the girls' game, no cash tickets sold at the game at Creekwood. You have to buy them at gofan.com and search Creekwood, and that is 2 words. Anderson deflects that inbounds away for Pickett County. That is, if you're planning to go to Creekwood on Saturday, you will have to buy the tickets in advance. And again, it's gofan.com, search Creekwood to be able to go to that page. Coffee to play the ball in for Livingston. Goes inbounds to Story. Story now to Harris. Numbers if they hurry. Harris into the front court. Cole works it to the left wing. Harris up top now to Coffee. Coffee now to Story on the right side. Story will drive. Big step in the lane. Layup good. Isaac Story. Story lays it up and in. He's in double figures with 11. Amonette has it knocked away and knocked out of bounds by Hargis. Touched last by Livingston. Basketball going to stay with Pickett County. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter as Anderson will throw the ball in. Anderson plays it underneath to Burton, breaking in the paint. His jumper's no good. Anderson with the rebound. Reverse layup, back up and in. Dylan Anderson crashing the board. Harris running the other way, all the way to the rim. Layup good. Cole Harris. Harris sprinting out again. He's got 13. Wildcats back out by 12, 65-53. Amonette underneath tried to hit Burton. Coffee knocked it away and out of bounds. Touched last by Livingston. Basketball going to stay with Pickett County. 1:37 to play in the fourth. If the boys can hold on, the last time that Livingston has won 4 in a season from Pickett County as Anderson gets it down low and Coffee will foul him, and Brody's picked up number 4. Last time they've swept the season series, girls and boys both, 2012, 2013 was that season, so it's been 10 years since a sweep of the 2 Pickett County teams. Livingston's 134 away from that here in this boys matchup. Girls game earlier, Livingston won that one 53-41. Dylan Anderson going to the free throw line for Pickett County. Free throws on the way and good. Anderson, 6 in the quarter. He's got 9 in the game. He's got a chance to be the third Bobcat to go into double figures as he'll step back up there for Pickett County. Dribbling the basketball there, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. So Anderson makes them both, cuts the lead down to 10, 65-55. Still a lot of time, though, here in this fourth quarter. Coffee to play the ball in on the end line. Coffee goes inbounds to Harris. And a hold quickly called on Pickett County. It's going to go, I think, on Gage Harris for the Bobcats. We'll wait and see the official as official gets his glasses knocked off there and able to. Is going to go on Gage Harris, and that's his 4th. Harris picks up number 4. This will put Cole Harris on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 on team foul number 8. Harris stepping up there. Free throws on the way. No good. Rebound Burton. Now to Amonette. Amonette will bring it front court. Amonette swings it right side. Reagan, his 3 in the air is good. Eli Reagan, and Pickett County will use their last timeout. They'll take it here, 65-58. The Livingston lead is 7. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. We'll tell you again that coming up on Saturday, Livingston Academy traveling on the road down to Creekwood to take on a non-district foe in Creekwood. Then Monday night, another non-district game as they travel down to Carthage to take on Smith County. So it will be a game on Saturday at Creekwood beginning at 5 p.m. Again, they are not selling tickets at the game at Creekwood. Go to gofan.com to buy your tickets. Search Creekwood to be able to buy those tickets. Monday night at Smith County in Carthage, the game begins at 6 again, a regular start time on Monday night. 3 games next week. Got Creekwood on Saturday, Smith County on Monday, Macon County on Tuesday, DeKalb County on Friday, all of those on the road for the Wildcats. Story into the front court for Livingston. Story dribbling through. Story picking up the dribble, and now a foul going to be called on Pickett County. Let's see who they've got here. Gage Harris may have just fouled out, and he will. Harris will foul out for the Bobcats. That's team foul number 9 on Pickett County. Harris fouls out with 12 points. He'll leave with 1:16 to play in the fourth quarter. Isaac Story going to the free throw line for Livingston. Stepping up there with 11 points on the night, trying to get to 13 here at the free throw line. First one's on the way and good. Isaac will get the bonus, making the front end the 1-and-1. Extends the lead back to 8, a chance to make it 9 here for Livingston Academy. Dribbling the basketball there, puts this one on the way and knocks it down. Story makes them both. Reagan will bring it front court for Pickett County. Reagan hands off Amonette. Amonette dribbling on this near side. They look to double team. Amonette goes left side now for the 3 ball by Anderson, which is no good. Rebound Miller. Miller coming out there on the dribble. Miller quickly in the front court. No look pass Harris. Left hand layup. Good. Cole Harris. Oh, Cole is having the night of his life. 15 in the game for Harris. All of them have been runouts, it seems like. Amonette almost threw it away. Anderson able to save it. We're under a minute to play. Burton inside to Lyric Harris. Layup rims out. Rebound Coffee. Hargis, he's got to run out. Hargis will drive. His jumper baking, no good. Rebound taken away by Amonette, and he's fouled by Hargis. And White will pick up his fourth. Amonette, a little slow to get up, may have got a finger in the eye. No, it's going to go, it is going to go on Wide Hargis. This will put Jacob Amonette on the free throw line to shoot 2 for Pickett County with 35 seconds to play and an 11-point Livingston lead, as they're going to take a moment to clean some sweat up there on the floor. Again, if you enjoy our coverage here on Overton Events, go to our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube page. It won't ever cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Never cost you anything to subscribe. As Jacob Amonette stepping to the free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1 on foul number 9. Free throw by Amonette is good. 1 in the quarter, 23 in the game. They've held him to 5 points in the second half, had 18 in the first half. But Livingston's done a great job against him in the second half. That cuts it to 10, a chance to make it a single-digit game again. Amonette puts this one on the way and knocks it down. He's a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line, has 24 points to lead all scorers. Coffey with it for Livingston. Coffey now to Miller to bring it front court. Miller will drive, and Miller's going to be held and fouled by Burton. And Payne Burton will pick up his fourth, team's 10th. This will put Tucker Miller on the free throw line to shoot 2. Double bonus here for Miller as he steps up there for the Wildcats. Miller going to the line with 8 points. He's got a chance to go into double figures with 27 seconds to play in the fourth. Free throw by Tucker is good. 1 in the quarter, 9 in the game. This one to put it away. Miller steps up there for Livingston, the sophomore. With the free throw, puts this one on the way. That one bounces no good. Rebound Miller. Miller now to Reagan in the front court. Reagan to Amonette. Amonette dribbling out top. They look to double team. Amonette, right corner Reagan. His 3 in there is good, but no timeouts for Pickett County, so Livingston will play it in quickly to Miller. Foul going to go on the Bobcats. Burton may have just fouled out for Pickett County. We'll wait and see. It will go on Payne Burton. That will be his 5th. He'll leave with 3 points. Second player for the Bobcats to foul out. He'll leave with 13 seconds to play in the game, and this will put Tucker Miller back on the free throw line to shoot 2. Good bounce-back win for Livingston against one of the top single-A teams in the state of Tennessee. Wildcats going to get to 18-1 as the free throw by Miller is good to put him in double figures. 5 players in double figures for Livingston Academy tonight. You can't get better balance than that. 15 for Cole Harris, 15 for Wide Hargis. Second free throw rims out. 13 for Isaac Story, 10 for Easton Goodpasture, 10 for Tucker Miller. Three-pointer by Reagan's no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. It'll go to Pickett County to play in with 4 seconds to play in the game. Coach Miller going to get the 5 off the floor to let the crowd here at Livingston celebrate with them. As a huge bounce-back win, we'll let Anderson play the ball in. Goes inbounds to Amonette. He'll just hold the basketball there and let the time run out. And Livingston will win it 71-63 over Pickett County. With the loss, Pickett County sees their record drop to 12-8 on the season. Lyric Harris will end up with 8 points for the Bobcats. 24 points tonight for Jacob Amonette. 6 points of the game for Eli Reagan. 12 points scored tonight by Gage Harris. 3 in the game for Payne Burton. 10 points scored tonight by Dylan Anderson to give them their total of 63. With the win, Livingston bounces back after that loss to Stone Memorial. They move their record to 18-1 overall. As the Wildcats scoring tonight, Brody Coffey ends the game with 8 points. 15 points scored tonight by Wide Hargis. 15 in the game for Cole Harris. 10 points scored tonight by Tucker Miller. 10 in the game for Easton Goodpasture. 13 points tonight for Isaac Story to give Livingston their total of 71. Wildcats get the win. The boys game 71-63. Girls game earlier, Livingston won that one 53-41 to sweep Pickett County here at home. They sweep the season series against the Pickett County teams, winning all 4 matchups for the first time since 2012 and 2013, since that season was the last time that they were able to do that. Going to wrap it up from here at Livingston Academy. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. For Tyler Maxwell, this is Craig Cantor.